Today is the beginning of the end and the start of a new beginning. Time has come to redefine yourself and let go of the demons in your head that have held you in captivity for so long. It's time to flip the page and prove them wrong. It's time for rebirth. Yeah, time's up to say goodbye to all the haters, doubters, and non-believers trying to bring you down. In the blink of an eye, you'll realize that there's so much more to the book than the page you were stuck on. Finally, you will feel free to live a life you love living instead of the life you think other people want you to live. Remember, you are the highest authority when it comes to knowing what you want and what you love. So stop trading yourself for the approval from others. Ladies and gentlemen, weirdos and geeks, please repeat after me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a I don't give a fuck. 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 It's time to start doing the right thing. So trust your instinct, stop listening to others, and own your decisions. People will always tell you what to do, people and how to live. So let's create space for what matters most to you. You'll be glad you did. Now start claiming your time and your mental well-being by saying no more. No more. Say it loudly and proudly. In other words, fuck you. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Fuck yes, that's how we do, friends. Welcome back to Roleplaying Unlimited presents The Coalescence, an experience found in scarcity, a hopeful reprieve from the drudgery. We'll get through this somewhat dazedly, if not also a bit garrulously and vacuously. I hope you enjoy my tragic legacy. The Coalescence, proudly presented by Roleplaying Unlimited and me. I'm Tragic's Legacy, welcoming you back to week 36, campaign finale week here. Big week, and we've had some astounding successes so far here at our table, so let's see if Tuesday can continue the trend that we got going here.
I'm a simple man making his way through the galaxy, like my father before me.
Take the veil, Serpentaxed. Welcome, welcome. Alright.
Whistler.
Well. Shh.
How goes it, everybody?
Be quiet. Stop talking to everybody. One at a time.
Hey, how's it going?
Not bad. Just leveling up Howard real quick.
Level up, level up.
We're back from the cruise.
Welcome back. Hope you all had a great time. The level up is indeed correct. I posted it just today. Level 12 is now the party minimum. If your character is not level 12, then they definitely should be. And if they are higher level than that, they still get a level up. That's just how it is. But if you're under level 12, then you are severely underleveled at this point.
I was level 12, so I'm going to go ahead and level up.
All right. Let's move you guys back to the map. Loading. There we go. Slowly loading. Very slowly loading. Alright, I think we're good. Welcome back to the treasure chamber, where for the third time we are apparently attempting to negotiate with this Ifriti and then potentially backing away from the deal. So we'll see how that plays out. He has made the offer to assist your group in locating the object of your desire, but he claims to really have no need of whatever this wish gem is. He can do wish as an innate ability many times a day. If this is something that will act as a focus for him and allow him better use of the wish going forward, cool. That's a cool thing to have. It's not crucial. He's not going to be brokenhearted over it if it turns out this is a one-use item. So, with that being the prize at stake, he would very much like to give it a test run and see just how effective this can be at using a wish to locate an artifact. And that is where we are currently in debate amongst our party. I suppose, let's head back over to this section right here, where Brad and Terry were last checking out the throne. We spent a significant portion of last session doing just that, and finally locating the secret tunnel underneath the throne that leads us back to the area that we were in the session before last. So feel free to move in come join the party. We are in initiative, but it's a exploration initiative that I will occasionally call need for, and just as frequently say, yeah, we don't really need that right now. So how are we trying to handle this?
Well, after not getting a lot of input during the chats, Micah is going to stick with his original offer. If Reed will, locate the object for us or gives directions, he can have the gem. If he prefers to not do it without the gem, I'm going to keep the gem and bid him good day.
All right. We will play it that way. In the case of the latter, he very sternly warns you that your last breath will be disturbing him a fourth time before he enters the urn again.
Do we all get a wish or just the
That's
Disturb
a
him again.
no.
Yes, come ask him, please.
No.
Please. Please. I'm
You
dying
all
to
know my
fight with this
desire.
fucking thing, and you guys are being way too polite, but way too back and forth with him as well.
It's like that thing where it's like mom, ma.
Well,
It just keeps going.
Insert the
I
stupid
have no
clip.
gear to fight with, so yeah, I'm not gonna naked one hand him, so I'll stick quiet.
You're a proud barbarian. You always have gear to fight with.
Well, they will look at the scrolls that Micah gave me and say, "Should I use one of these to try and find it?"
We are not currently
Pretty
in
sure
initiative,
that's-
but we do have the order up for those moments when it will be needed.
Well, I'm done talking to the Ifrit then, if Akano wants to do what he wants to do.
What was I doing?
That is up to you. I'm done talking to the Ifriti. It's not going to cast the wish, and I'm
It's
ready to
not?
move on.
Yeah, no, I
Okay.
was just waiting
Okay.
for us to come to a conclusion here.
All right. Well,
I mean, I can try this locate object scroll. I don't know how effective it's going to be, considering everything, but I can try.
Locate object does not work on the orb. It's been tried. Different.
Oh,
That's,
okay then.
that's very meta, but we can say Vale tries locate object and finds out it doesn't work.
My bad.
Yeah, how would you know?
Yeah, each table has tried it and found out to their own chagrin, but Richter happens to be at one of those tables that's already tried it.
Yes, but not Akano.
Yeah, exactly.
I know, that's why that's my bad.
I think it's the 420.
But yeah, welcome.
Marijuana.
Yeah,
effects.
I'll mark off one of the 3 scrolls I have.
Cool. Yep, just like the others, it is either because it's an artifact and it doesn't want every character with a level 2 spell slot to be able to locate it, whether it's for the protection of whoever owns the artifact so that they too do not have a slew of low-level adventurers trying to appropriate their most valuable possession, or if it's just got like some kind of permanent non-detection effect on it, or maybe some combo of all the 3. Whatever the case is, the locate object does not register the presence of the piece of the Rod of 7 Parts.
But if you guys are waiting on me, I'm going to leave the room. So do what you want to do first.
I will remind each of you that the statue right here in front of the door does require a bit of finagling, squeezing to get through. This was a secret passage here on this corner of the room that we accessed through the exterior hallway over here. So it's not that it's impossible to get through, just a reminder that there are these giant iron statues in the way there that kind of mess things up. I don't know how.
What was down
Skullcrush-
the hallway?
That's where we came from. Everybody hold just 1 second. I don't know. Skullcrusher, do me a favor. Actually, Celeste, do me a favor. Try to move 3 spaces to your right. Gotcha. Yeah, I saw Skullcrusher got himself stuck in a wall, so I thought we might have had some lighting issues, but maybe not. Maybe Brad is just that strong that he just headbutted the wall and took him a few moments to get out. I don't know if Grant saw the chat there, but what do you think, Cedar?
Hold on, my chat isn't working. I don't know what's happening.
Ruh-roh.
Did y'all really spend a week in this room?
We did. We spent the whole week in that large chamber to the north. It's a pretty big room.
So last time we talked about possibly doing a wish, even without the gem. If we're not doing that, do we want to just go into initiative because no one seems to know what they want to do, and that might be the easiest way to continue forward.
That is very fair. All right. With that being the case, we will have Akano take his turn. And, of course, do with that as you will.
Okay, I heard talk about casting Identify on the key that we found, maybe?
We did that, I
Okay.
believe, at the end, through the chat. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he just said it's a key.
Correct. It does have magical property, like you were able to snap it back into one piece from its 2 broken pieces without any trouble at all, but it doesn't have any powers or anything that the Identify spell is registering.
Can't imagine that would be in any other place other than here. Or searched everywhere in here though.
It was in here, wasn't it?
Are you just straight up telling us we exploded the gem?
Sorry, that's your inner monologue telling you that. I can neither confirm nor deny, but you did find a very rare and precious gem inside of this case that has since been destroyed.
Do we know if a mend spell would fix it? Is there anything left at all?
There's nothing left whatsoever of it aside from maybe some crystal powder on the floor, which there's just not enough to reform the whole piece. Plus, I don't know that mending works on magic items. I think it only works on mundane.
I don't know. I got no ideas.
I do have 2 wish spells. So that's what the chat says if I would like to use a wish spell. I mean, I don't mind. I have 2 of them.
Yeah.
And this is the last session, right? So can I wish for... I wish for a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff. Oh man, I'm gonna flood this place with stuff. Do we want to drop back out of initiative and narratively discuss how we want to approach this wish? Because, of course, anytime you wish for something Outside the box, as normal, there is a significant strength drain on the character. There is also the vast potential for the GM to pick apart every between line that there is and foil your wish in that respect.
It doesn't sound like we should do a wish.
Be very careful is what I recommend, at the very least. If you use a wish to substitute or use like it to accomplish any of the half dozen or so very specific effects, there's no harm, no foul generally with the wish. But once you start going outside the box and trying to be creative, that is likewise opening the GM to likewise creation.
So, like, I wish you to give me all my gear back. Thank you.
I will just give you an example. I could move Skullcrusher to a point in time and space when he once had all of his gear.
Oh, damn.
No, that's not what I said. I was very clear.
That's why I don't like
I said
these
to
wish
bring all my
spells.
gear to me, not to bring me to my gear.
I don't like it, man.
That's why you have to just cover all the possibilities when you make a wish spell.
But
It's very
seriously, I'm good with
stressful.
just moving on.
We did a whole bunch of searching out in the hallway with the T-junction, but I don't think we searched any of this area to our left other than to find this one hidden door. So before we go using up wishes, I think we should at least check this area. And
So I have
if
a
it's not
question.
there,
Let's go
if it's
scour
not there, it's
all-
probably in Skullcrusher's three-armed gargoyle.
I have a question. Did we... Is that what you're talking about, like at the very beginning, where we took one path and not the other? We haven't been in here for a while, and I think I'm going crazy.
I'm talking about out here to our immediate left.
Oh. I meant like at the beginning of the tomb. Like, wasn't there like an area that we didn't... Like, he went into, but we didn't go into?
Well, here to the
There
left
was.
leads to the siren pit layer thingy. I don't know
this
about
is
like the
me.
starting
This is
area.
John overthinking, and I know I'm overthinking. I don't think we were supposed to come the way we came, because I think we were supposed to have that rod to be able to open those doors to get into here. So that would mean that going to our left should be the natural continuation.
Did we search all the walls in the big giant room with the pillars that you could touch? Did we go like over all that really well? Let's just
Probably
backtrack one
not.
room and we're gonna have to just backtrack one room at a time, one hallway at a time, until we find something.
Well, so that's what I'm wanting to do, and that's why I was saying let's just go back to initiative, because I'm wanting to search for stuff, but I didn't want to jump over everyone else's initiative.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because if you have your perception is like 50 and everybody else is like 10. Just you run with it and we can just stay here.
Alrighty. Akano has taken his turn. Let's proceed with Micah's turn.
Micah to Celeste, where were you wanting to start searching?
I want to search specifically this room, specifically around where this gem was, because I don't think we actually searched much in this room other than the chests and the coffin thing.
All right, if it's allowed, I would like to come over here, maybe light up my... Oh no, I don't have that. I would like to give Celeste the help action in some way.
Alright. That is fair. Vale, you would be next.
Hale is pondering, if I were a Sararak, where would I hide it? But he has no clues.
Plus 12 ends up with a 14. Very low insights. It's almost like it's meant to be.
I mean, if I could roll high enough, I might have an excuse to be like, I think I might know where it is. However. Yeah, that's all I'm doing. I'm just kind of pondering, trying to look around
All right. Let's see what Skullcrusher has in mind for your turn.
I'm good with moving on, but I don't have any turn to take.
Oh, it's your turn right now.
No, I meant I don't have anything to do.
Gotcha. I didn't know if you wanted to move your token around at all or anything. If not,
I think he wants to hit
Cedar?
people.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I think he wants to hit people.
Oh, sure.
You nailed it in one. Yeah, there's no way to hit. I'm good.
So what are you talking about? Cedar's standing right next to you. This dude. Whatcha, whatcha. Cedar, speaking of which, it's your turn. What you think you want to do?
All right. If I am thinking about using a wish
to
see,
Oh my gosh, are you
kidding.
serious,
My
Brad?
turn already ended.
What the heck?
But it is a critical.
He's clocked Cedar on the back of the head with the maul. Oh! Oh!
I'm gonna wish that he missed and hit himself.
Oh no!
I will let that stand. Brad, you hit yourself for 169 points of damage. Nice.
And now you can
Critical
rage.
to the nuts.
Called shot to the schlong.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
now you can rage. That's awesome. So
I'm sorry.
If what
Go
do
ahead,
I know about if I want to use one of the wishes I have to see hidden doors or rooms? Is there something I could on Arcana check? Because I know that wishes are the swing both ways. Like they have to be good, and there's always bad. So I want to walk the line to where I'm not wishing something crazy, but something that'll help us through this.
I'm not opposed to the idea. I would encourage you to maybe coordinate with the rest of the party to see.
We can't. We're in initiative, so I have to do this
Well,
on my own.
it's exploration initiative, so it's not like the regimented 6-second bits like we are in combat. Like we can always pause and drop out for a second to collaborate, converse, and what have you. But once we are actively okay, I'm going to search over here, I'm going to move over here. We'll do that in more of a structured capacity.
Guys, I think I'm going to use one of my wishes to maybe give myself some kind of ability or sight to find or see or understand hidden doors. What do you think? Or where to figure out a maze.
Can we do a quick search of just this room and then go back to that just in case we end up finding it in the next 6 seconds?
You just did that on your turn, I thought.
I haven't had a turn yet. That's why nothing has happened.
Oh, then I'll hold my turn.
Well, you could wish that you have the mental ability to master every maze and understand where everything is.
Oh yeah, that's great. Can I be
That
omnipotent?
would not go well.
Yeah, I think that's a good
Do
bad way.
everything.
Do you want to see Cedar turn into a Minotaur?
Exactly. That's great.
All right, then I will hold. Then if we're not gonna I'll just hold my turn until it's my turn again, and she gets a chance because she said she wanted to search. So I'll wait until it's my turn again to bring up the wish.
Okay, Zarina, welcome back. It is your turn next.
Okay, I have no idea what we're doing because
too.
I'm not a very good searcher. all my rolls suck in that regard. So I'm just gonna let Celeste have her turn.
Okay. Speaking of whom, that is our next character.
Okay, so I'm looking around this display case where the gem was, specifically underneath, behind it, this wall behind it, anything.
Don't mind that. It's nothing.
This whole,
Don't worry about that.
This whole place has all been secret doors.
It's fine. It's cool. Don't worry about the things flashing across the screen. Go ahead and roll that perception.
Yes.
Wow, that's insane.
That's what you frickin' needed right there to absolutely determine that this wall is as solid and stable as they come.
Nothing under the display case, anything.
That is correct.
What is happening?
Yeah, friends, we got a call from the resident of this urn over here about some people making noise in his front yard. We're gonna need you guys to evacuate the premises here. Get the hell.
That was hilarious. I looked on there and I'm like, oh my god, what is that?
Overwatch.
Snap his
bonus.
drops.
Is there any way that with a natural 20 for a 40 for a perception check that I can get more than just this section of the wall to know if there's anything like on this side of the room?
I'll give you that much. The corners you are unable to accurately tell from where you're at, but you're pretty sure the 10, 12 feet in either direction of you are clear.
Okay, thank you.
Any movement or bonus to follow up? There it goes.
Can I do another check with a bonus?
I don't think so. It would normally cost an action, but sometimes you may have like a character ability or something that substitutes in that capacity. Shroudy's going to head back out to the hallway if you're done. Bringing it back to Kano's turn.
Alright, I guess we're just searching these walls. I'll try to search this area and the back walls, I guess.
You're searching the corner, or?
Yeah, just kind of like this, like this area right here.
Okay. The wall or the statue?
The wall, not the statue.
Gotcha. Okay. The statue sighs a sigh of relief that you hear, but decide not to search all the same. Alright, I'm gonna have to draw a new one. With that... Hey, you're pretty sure that corner's clear.
Alright.
Does that also cover the statue or just the walls?
Just the wall.
That's gonna be my turn. I'll move over here.
Alright. Micah, that's your turn next.
I'm gonna move over here and try to drag the statue back 5 feet to give more room to search the corner.
Alright, what is your strength score?
31.
Good enough. You're barely able to squeak that thing out the corner. And for Vale, another insight check. shouldn't tease. He's going to get a natural 20 on his next one. And then just be like, alright guys, it's here.
Okay, with that Arcana, I'm going to be like, does anybody happen to have a ring of X-ray vision? Or maybe we can see if there's one for sale. That might be helpful. I don't know whether he may have lined everything with lead. Who knows with this motherfucker? But it's possible. It could be useful. And I guess I'll summon the merchant.
I believe
See if he has a ring of X-ray vision.
I believe Kimberly or Richter would know best in that respect. They roll the weekly mercantile.
I did not roll for this table, but I can check.
Ah. Kimberly rolled for this one and can confirm that is a no. Is there an X-ray spell? Maybe I need to develop the X-ray superpower.
There is an Eldritch Invocation that can allow it. I think it's called Ghostly Gaze or something.
Yeah, Zara had that.
No!
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I guess would it come in handy?
Did
now,
anyone take that with their new level up? Wink, wink.
I ain't getting no freaking feature with my level up.
No.
Only
So, yeah,
level
I
up.
guess I summon Meridian and go. I guess it doesn't ever. Brilliant, guys. Anybody else got anything like that?
Yeah, there's an item, but it requires attunement that would have been helpful. It's like cane that'll cause traps and secret doors to open.
Yeah, it'd be Vale's turn trying to find a ring of X-ray vision or whatever.
Okay. Skull Crusher.
We're still here, and I'm good.
That is correct. Oh, Cedar, what are you thinking this round? Do we want to fast forward the initiative process and just get the searching out of the way? Does anybody else have good perceptions?
I wish for an intuitive understanding of the primary mystery holding us back in this dungeon, including all the locations, mechanisms, hidden doors, and loot that may lead us to solving the mystery.
Please post that. That
I
was
waiting for
awesome.
that.
That was awesome. That may be Grant's greatest roleplay here. That was
There's apparently
just the
a
running
setting
out of
that
voice
caps the
midway.
entire
Yes.
wish in a single breath.
Yeah, just running out of
Yes,
fucking
yes.
voices midway killed me.
I'm so glad we have that recorded for eternity. All the location, mechanisms, hidden doors, and loot that leads to solving this mystery.
That's pretty badass.
But you didn't say when you wanted that information.
Oh my
Don't do
god.
that, bitch. Don't do that.
Man.
He's making the
Sometimes
wish.
I-
When do you think he
I think
wants
it's
it?
implied to be now.
So I can so I can send your character to his elder days when he finally, at the age of 85, realizes, oh, that's how we were supposed to do it.
That's fine, as long as I'm out of this dungeon. That's fine, that's good.
Oh boy. All right. What we are going to do here, first of all, post the wish spell as well. Let me just look at the specifics of that.
Oh, I just have it in my little thing as wish spell times 2. Let me look at it.
I'll just find it and copy it over then.
I can copy it real quick. Unless you're doing it already.
If you got the spell, just post it up. Otherwise,
Not
I'm here
on my
already.
character, but yeah, no,
Yeah,
go
no
ahead
worries.
and do it then.
Okay. We are not duplicating a spell. We are not creating an object. We are not allowing creatures to regain hit points. We're not granting resistance to a damage type. We are not granting immunity to a spell or effect. We are not undoing a single recent event. You might be able to achieve something beyond the scope of what this. Okay. State your wish to the DM as precisely as possible. Yep. Great latitude. Alright, so Cedar's strength score has dropped to 3 for the next 3 days, it would appear, until we are able to remedy that. Each of those days. I'm sorry, go ahead.
So plus 3?
No, your strength score is a 3, which would have a modifier of like -4 or something like that, I think.
Yeah, -4.
Make sure, of course, to track what your normal strength score is, so you know what to go back to. But yeah, a 3 is not good. All right, so now let me go back to your wish. Alrighty. So you understand that the key that Akano possesses, I believe he's the one who has the key that we found in 2 different pieces. Is that correct?
Oh, the golden key? Yes, I did.
Yes. The key that Akano carries is the one that will access the hidden vault of Sararak, which is apparently what will solve this mystery. The location of that area is, coincidentally, right about where Shrubby is standing over here.
Oh, Jesus.
Do I have any information on Scroll Crutcher, like skulls, like loot?
That was not included in your wish. You could try the same exact wish again with that specific.
It actually says and loot.
It does. It does say.
Not Skull. You did not mention Skull Crusher's specific loot. There is loot inside of that chamber, I can tell you.
No, all right.
And the location of that hidden door is on the south side of the wall.
Guys,
I mean, we know why Micah knew how to go there.
Go use your key. I'm going to show you where to go. And I now know the mysteries of this dungeon. Put your key right in here. No, not there. Right there.
Am I free to just move out of the initiative and do that?
That's fine.
I don't know if
Oops.
we're-
Do I need
yeah,
to
I
go
don't know
back?
if we're still in initiative or not.
Not necessarily. I suppose we can close that out entirely at this point.
Do I see like the hole for it or something?
You do not.
just
Roll
looks like a
perception.
Just look at
Regular
Cedar
hallway.
weirdly.
This looks like a regular hallway.
Investigation of 20. You settle in with that?
I'll spend an inspo on it to make it for 36.
So can I see it because of my ability now? Like I should be able to know right where the key goes. Can I take the key and just slide it in?
I mean, you called him over here and told him to put his key in, and now that he rolls low, you're telling him to give you the key. So I'm a little confused for my part as to what I'm supposed to do. If you're spending the inspiration to get a natural 20, you can see a reminder that most of the areas here in this tomb are elaborately decorated in all manner of different styles, especially the intro chamber that you guys came into, the throne room, treasure room, etc. This hallway is no different. There are numerous engravings and markings along the walls that, after seeing that in pretty much every other location, you kind of just become inane to it. but you do see a small hole that looks perfectly sized for a cylindrical key.
Is there a
I'll
Pete
slide
Rose
the-
Ricky card in there?
An Elminster rookie card.
Okay, I'll go ahead and insert the golden key into it.
All right. There is a loud sliding sound of metal upon stone as first one wall is removed and revealing an adamantine door on the other side of it that you kind of look
not
at
the
for a
shit.
second like, well, now what are we supposed to do? That
Are there 3
wall,
holes inside of it?
there are not.
Yeah.
This wall takes a few seconds after the first wall descends, before likewise sliding into the floor, revealing the chamber of Acererak, who, of fucking course, is here to just whoop all kinds of ass. Let's roll initiative.
Seriously?
Oh yeah, he comes out immediately, and you guys are like, wait a minute, and yeah, he is just coming right at you.
Was I able to give him the tonic before this happened?
You wrote it down, so that's that reads as yes to me.
Okay. I was trying to do it with the CEM thing, but it keeps giving me error messages.
Gotcha.
Yeah, sometimes it just like the exclamation CEM thing just.
Yeah, the API will, the toolbox occasionally just gets overloaded with the 2 scripts that I'm using, and I have to go back and reload it. Alright. Looks like we're missing 1 or 2 players here, maybe.
Sorry, I had to reload.
There's a single chest within the room alongside Acererak. Alright, I think we are
Well,
good.
I have initiative on it. I took a feat for alertness
Mhm.
instead of points in anything on this last level up. So I get. Hold on, let me roll my initial twice.
Okay. Alright.
Look at that.
And I will adjust your character sheet so going forward it will just automatically do that advantage.
Thanks, sis.
You're welcome.
Alright, there we go. That is set. Celeste has first round here. Of course, she does not see any of this, but can possibly tell by the startlement, bemusement, outright falling on the floor and laughing of her party members up ahead, that something is going on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like casually walk through and be like, what the heck is going on?
I just like breathlessly point at the tiny Acererak.
Oh.
And he's just a floating skull. What do you expect? It's not the size that counts, it's how you use it.
Are we fighting it?
It looks aggressive.
It looks fucking pitiful.
It doesn't have an initiative.
Oh, you can't see it.
You said there's a chest? This thing in the middle is a chest?
Correct.
Is that a tree?
What?
Alright, I'm just gonna see what happens.
Breaking and entering. You're under arrest.
Get out of here.
This area is off limits.
Since when did we have fucking cops in this game?
It's the Tomb of Horrors, and the Afridi has just had it. He wished for the police's presence. He can do that. Celeste, that's not good.
I mean, you know, I've rolled twice tonight, so 4 rolls, and 2 of them have been 1s. So
Par for the course.
great.
What are we thinking? Extra attack or extra attack?
I'll try again.
All right. The familiar voice of Acererak enters your mind, taunting that you wouldn't dare come into this place and try to lay hands on. And you destroy whatever this pitiful imposter of Acererak must have been, and that'll close out the initiative.
Oh man, I had like 2 more attacks. That was anticlimactic.
I mean, you guys already killed Acererak. Or he's already dead.
He's gone.
Yeah, this was a meant to instill fear in much lower level adventurers, just to deter them. Even if they got this far, likely they're greatly wounded, ravaged, exhausted, and they're just like, oh god, now we gotta fight. No, we'll just leave, dude. Thanks for the ride, but we're gonna find our way back to the entrance. But yeah, your party, like, everybody's at full hit points right now. This is merely just a simulacrum, and not even a very good one at that. Alright, give me a moment here. Let's check a reminder on... Now that we are out of quote-unquote combat. Just see Skullcrusher back there salivating, and then... Aww!
Yeah, I'm disappointed.
Sorry, Skull.
Yeah, I've mentioned it a few times, like, Tuesday Crew chose the adventure that was mostly puzzles and psychological torment and not so much combat. And then, of course, I've been corrected with we didn't really choose, we just chose the one that was left after the other parties, which was not so much choosing. But yeah, it's ironic that our most powerful table with all epic level characters chose this adventure specifically, or we're stuck with it. Alright. This is... Anyone still on... What the fuck is this? Uh-huh. Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah, and of course, when it was mentioned that this would be one of the final dungeons, I was like, please don't put me in there. Because I just be sitting back here like, yeah, don't go down there. No, don't. Stop.
Yeah, not
In
ideal.
hindsight, we should have probably picked something.
Alright, we have revealed a mithril vault. A low dust-covered bench is near the back wall of this vault. On and around it are an abundance of items. There used to be a human skull there before it came to life and tried to attack you. All of this stuff here, I don't care about any of this. I guess I gotta randomize this here real quick, so give me just a moment on that. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll also say
Holy
that while
moly.
I knew exactly where this chamber was, I wasn't sure if this chamber was where that gem was, so...
Oh, for sure. Yeah, you mentioned that to me specifically, like, now that you're in this area, you know where the end game vault is, but of course not if that is where I happen to place the gem. So the chest itself is miraculously untrapped. Supposedly, Acererak himself, or the mere visage of him, was supposed to be the trap. And shall we go into what's in the chest? As part of that, you can also tell it is not locked. All right. Crack it open. First and foremost, in ascending orders of coolness, there are 97 small gems worth about 10 gold pieces each. There are 3 huge gems, a 10,000 gold piece peridot, a 50,000 gold piece emerald, and a 100,000 gold piece black opal. This thing is larger than Skullcrusher's head. The size of this gem.
That's pretty big.
Yeah, it's a
I was
pretty
gonna
large,
say
massive gem. It's actually like almost like a statue, except nobody's fashioned it into a statue. It just clearly has a base, and then it kind of tapers off so that you can stand it up. Oh, let's see here. There are 6 spell scrolls. And I'm going to allow you to choose these scrolls. They have to be level 5 or lower, and they have to be from the wizard spell list. Of course, that means that they can exist on sorcerer and warlock, but if they're not on wizard, then they cannot be chosen. I trust somebody or multiple people are writing this down. Very good, very good. There are 12 potions, and that is the 12 die 4 that I just rolled there. Let's see here. Alright, we have gotten 2 Phoenix Downs. Technically not a potion, but close. 2 Phoenix Downs, 1 potion of supreme healing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wildflower tonics, and 4 potions of heal. Let's check this, see what I assigned. Alright, yep, we got that. Get the descriptions copied over. Fuck yeah, we'll do that one. That's the one we did right there. Gotta make sure I don't do the 24 version just in case there are differences. We'll be there soon enough. Have patience. Yep, we'll take that. And last but not least, Alright, here we go. These are the magic items that I was allowed to choose to place in here, and I kind of went with a variety of stuff that may or may not serve your specific characters at this moment in time. I did build this list a few weeks back. We've got a magical ring. We are somewhat familiar with this. It's only a rare magic item. We've probably seen it in the shop a few times. It's got a cute little turquoise and emerald green bird atop it. A ring of evasion could be quite handy for dexterity saving throws in particular. There is a very rare magical rod. This one we are going to need an identify spell for. There's also a very rare staff. Likewise, we will need identify. Give me some Arcana checks, those of you who are particularly excellent at this kind of thing. Alright. Well, we are not able to identify this one by immediate sight, but as we detect the power coming off of it by process of elimination, we are able to recognize that this is the baddest of the belts of giant strength. That's a belt of Storm Giant Strength. Changes your strength score to a 29 while you are wearing it. That is a legendary item. That is why you are able to, with your Arcana, go through the tomes of lore within your brains and deduce what that is. By the same token, let's get another round of Arcana checks for the next item. Amazing. Oh man, Mythwolf. Magic? What magic? Magic? No. Magician. Rabbit hat. Okay. Don't do that again, Grant. You've already rolled 4 natural ones in a row before and set the all-time role-playing unlimited record, which I think we went over, like, the odds of rolling that. Like, the same odds of, like, hitting Megabucks or dating a super model.
It's pretty ridiculous.
Kimberly's come close with, I think, 3 in a row once. I think we've had a few people actually roll 3 in a row, so that's just awful. Okay, the Iron Stone that we have is likewise a legendary item. They are all pretty much the exact same description for the first 4 paragraphs. It's really the bottom sentence. +1 to your proficiency bonus while having this item attuned. That's pretty significant, because that can pass the +6 proficiency cap that normally would exist for your characters. There is likewise, as if we have not found enough of these already, although this one does not look like some weird cylinder, this one actually does look more like a strange, elegant golden key. These 3 items we will need the identify for. I trust we have access to cast it that many times. If not, we need to call the merchant.
Does the key have anything to do with the maze? Like, would I know because of the wish spell?
You would not have any knowledge about this key, so you're guessing it doesn't have anything to do with the resolution of the mystery. Identify, identify, identify. And there are still more things in here. We're just pausing for some of the more mundane stuff.
I believe that key is the answer to Skull Crusher's equipment.
His equipment's probably in the chest.
Should not have closed that, because... Yes. Alright. Identify, identify, identify. Assuming they are not cursed, we have come across a Rod of Absorption.
So I have a spell. I could tell you guys if items are cursed or not.
Well, that could have been handy earlier. Yeah, this rod basically absorbs levels of spell magic directed at your character, so that could be a handy thing. The staff is likewise one of the most powerful that exists. Not the most, but a very respectable silver place here. The Staff of Power. Sorcerer, Warlock, or Wizard will find this item particularly useful.
I don't know that we need to use identify on the staff that I'm currently holding.
Oh! Hey!
I could have sworn I've seen you.
Funny.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah, I have a
Justin,
staff
that
of
was
power.
hilarious.
Yeah, well, this one is it's designed on the other side of the country, so it looks different.
Well, it's power
Oh, I
It's
didn't
made
recognize it.
of oak, not brick.
It's using the Eastern flair. I didn't recognize it.
That's correct. Yes. Yeah, it looks like it's got a distinct New York vibe about it. Okay, and this item is particularly interesting. We can ignore the thing about the Mark of Hospitality. That is, as I understand it, an Everon thing. We're not really worried about that. It's more so the utility of the item itself, which I don't know how much use we're going to get out of this, considering we're going into endgame right after this, but it's pretty cool nonetheless, as if nothing else, as a curiosity. Okay.
Yeah, that's cool. I've seen a lot of homebrew versions of that, basically.
Nice.
So we don't see skull stuff or the rod part.
Oh, there's still more.
Oh.
Yeah, we also have 4 magical weapons. A magical spear. It's a very rare one, so we'll need another identify.
I got
There appears to be a +1 sword. That's not going to serve us very much at this point in time, I don't think. A +1 axe. Man, they really kind of screwed you guys on the preset items that are in here. Here we go. Yeah, this is a good one, which I think somebody already has this, if not at this table, at one of the other ones. So after 2 more identify spells, the magical spear is a +2 spear of returning, and it deals 1 extra damage die. It's also got extended range of 30 feet on each range increment that it has. The legendary sword is a defender, +3, and you can choose how to use that +3 each and every round. Very handy. Yep, we got that, we got that, we got those, all 4 of those. We got the gems, we got the tiny gems. There is also tucked away in with the other magnificent gems, this weird purple gem that radiates artifact level power. You might have some interest in that at some point in time. I guess we'll see. And last but not least, as I said, in ascending order of coolness, all items possessed by characters who were teleported nude.
So there's all your stuff.
What?
Woot woot.
This is where all of Brad's equipment teleported to when he went through that portal. He went one way, all of his gear showed up in this chest in addition to all of this other stuff. You imagine some of this other stuff probably belonged to other adventurers who got teleported in similar ways.
I wish you could see the smile on his face.
I'm just wondering if I can still walk around naked.
You're wearing clothes.
I mean, you're a barbarian, so I mean, you feasibly could.
Hey, Skull, some of the stuff looks like yours. Come over here.
Sweet.
He just wants his sword back.
That concludes the Tomb of Horrors.
No, that sword wasn't mine. Anybody's up for that. I'm just happy to get my stuff back.
I wasn't talking about the defender. I was talking about whatever weapon you were using.
This
before you
tomb
got
was very
teleported.
frustrating.
Oh yes, and for lower level adventurers, there are some areas that are instant death, that there are no mechanics. It's just if the characters stay here past this initiative count, they're instantly killed. But this is a much higher level party than is expected to go through here. I think you're supposed to be like level 12 maximum without superpowers and without a ton of cool magic items, without regeneration, like all the cool stuff that we got. You're not supposed to have coming through here. Every bit of damage you take is supposed to be something that you have to carefully consider whether to recover from, because getting out of here or getting extra restoratives or what have you throughout the process in here is not something that you encounter very often.
Quick question. Does Skull have to reattune to any of his items, or is he already attuned?
He's still
Oh,
attuned.
come on.
Okay, cool. Good.
Okay, good.
I was making sure.
Yeah, he would only have to reattune if somebody else took possession of them and attuned to them as their own.
Okay, good. I was just double checking if I had to spend a long rest for him.
So should I send everybody the Google link with all the answers for the Tomb of Horrors?
If you so wish.
Do you remember me saying, I Googled it and I found it, but I didn't look?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think of doing that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
a
I
few
mean,
people,
I
not
Google
that I would've,
everything.
but still.
I did get word that a few people, in addition, I mean, J-Man, of course, knew it, but yeah, I know some of you had extra insights as well.
Well, I didn't look.
And I did not do everything accurately to the tomb. Like I said, it's going to be a fairly accurate representation of the tomb, but there are things that could have delayed us much longer that I didn't want to, of course, implement. It's more about us completing our objective than actually presenting a accurate picture of the tomb itself. This table has found the purple gem.
I thought we were gonna die.
Piece number 6 of the Rod of 7 Parts.
So who's picking it up?
Yep, Wednesday table is underwater. They have found the blue gem. You guys found the purple gem here. Picking it up, good deal. You can feel the intense artifact level power radiating through this thing. Monday table had more of a nature vibe, so they got the green gem. Sunday morning table got the yellow gem, some significance there. And what was
Black gem.
Sunday evening got the white gem.
Oh,
it was like
white.
it was like a clear pearl, and it was shoved inside of the sewn shut mouth of Justin's former character from Coalescence 1 through 3, who, after having that gem removed from him, about 5 minutes later, the corpse of the formerly slain adventurer, spoiler alert, regained its life. And
Oh my
Justin
gosh.
will be reprising this character that he did not get to play in the Nihilus endgame, but we will have an unexpected bolster of support for the Vecna endgame here now.
Whoa.
And then-
Ricari is back. Yeah, Ricari is back.
And then it's really just Thursday night now, because Wednesday, they're starting tomorrow, literally standing in front of the gym. They ended their session last week, having found the area underwater where it's at. So it's just Thursday tabled. They are navigating the literal interior of a dead deity. So who knows where the heck it is, but they've only had 3 sessions to do it compared to your characters and the other tables 6 sessions. But I will also say they've got the tiniest map by far compared to any other party here. So it's totally doable, but we've also lingered in some areas a bit longer than maybe we should have. So Thursday night, they are definitely going to need to pick up the pace. We still have a fair amount of game time here ahead of us. We will, is it fair to assume we take the gem and get ourselves back to Illustrial's Sanctum at Sigil to prepare for the upcoming Vecna battle? Or do we want to hang out here in the tomb longer?
No, get us out of here.
It's been so nice and cozy in here.
Harry, let's go before the police come back.
Yeah, there's only one area that we did not search, and it was one of the 3 entry points, because we searched the first one and found that it was just a dead end, and then we searched the second one and found that it seemed to lead inside. The third one, I don't believe we searched at all, but yeah, it was just another false beginning, essentially.
Oh, that was the one I was talking about.
Oh.
Now that we're leaving the dungeon, did that statue that had like the missing arm mean anything?
It did. As I recall, I gotta go back to that one. That was
Yeah, you said it was magical when I found it.
That's back in room 11. Of course, I'm giving you the answer here, not as a cool. Now we can do this as a.
Yeah, no. This is just me being curious.
A close look at the open and outstretched hands of the statue will determine. Yep, we did go into that its hand seemed to be perfectly set to like place something in it. In specific, a 100 gold piece blue quartz fits perfectly. In each of the depressions in each of the 3 remaining hands, while the broken arm has no such concavity. If 3 large gems of any sort are placed within the hands, the stony digits will close and crush them to powder, dump the remains on the floor, and return to their normal positions. If this process is repeated until 10 gems or more are crushed, you really have no guide as to why you would do this. You just have to literally be like, I'm just going to keep destroying gems for no reason.
I'd do it.
A magic mouth spell is triggered and speaks, "Your sacrifice was not in vain. Look to the forth to find your gain." And as these words are uttered, an invisible gem of seeing will come into being in the palm of the broken off arm. You have to find this gem. Doing so, you have to wipe it free of whatever the magical substance is that's making it invisible. And if the arm is carelessly moved throughout this process, the gem will fall out and roll away, although with our passive perception, that might have been the best way for us to figure out that there was something there in the event that we actually did this. So that's the answer to that.
That's so much.
So
It's
plus
1979
gems to get
D&D.
another gem.
Yeah, does the invisible gem even do anything?
It's a gem of seeing.
Oh, okay.
I have a question. What was the dealio with the siren?
If any character had asked her to leave that area with them, you guys insinuated, like, why are you here? Do you like it here? Were you forced here? If somebody had specifically said, come with me, let's leave this place, she would cross the threshold, and then the charm that Acererak put on her would be broken. She's completely innocent. She's just a tool that Acererak put here for his amusement.
Aw, can we go ask her?
Not now.
So
Too
do you
late.
want me to drop and leave that extra arm that would hold the magical gem for the next group? Because you know I took it.
Yeah, next group will come in here and just be like, so we're on the lookout for a broken arm of this statue, and they're going to kill themselves looking for it, not knowing that it's on a different planet entirely.
Yeah, I'll leave my back scratcher behind.
All right. Any further questions? All right, just remember to get out of the tomb, we do have to once again navigate this god-awful maze.
No, please. No.
Wait, I'm good. I do see something that should.
Oh my god. Are you serious?
Stupid thing
No,
again.
he's not. He's not. No.
No,
No,
I'll
this
be
is in a
writing.
different area entirely.
Yeah, I'll be writing the pizza golem for the maze this time.
Yeah, the Pizza Golem will be joining us as an ally for the end game battle. It's particularly potent against oranges because it's got anchovies and pineapple on it.
Well, I was gonna say, is it
How come it's
pepperoni
just
or
me in the maze?
non-pepperoni?
I didn't go in the portal again.
I'm in there too, I think.
You guys don't have to go through the maze. I'm just joking with you. If you want to play around with it, though, feel free. We're going to send it to our halftime break. We're going to do a little role play with the Archmages, and we're going to uncover some temporary boosters that I posted about earlier today, if you didn't catch that message. And then we are going to do a simulation battle with this party against Vecna himself. We'll find out exactly how we're going to get to that point on the other side of our halftime break with more RU Gaming. See you shortly.
Is anybody dying for any of those items?
I kind of like
yeah,
the rod of absorption, but I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe somebody
Yeah.
else wants that. I don't know.
Which
Yeah,
ones
I
in our
have
group
no
need a
interest in
sword?
that. Well,
It
we
really
also
depends on-
gotta. Sorry, Dad.
I would say it really depends on if we get the no attunement boost. Because if we can attune to anything and everything, then yeah, everybody can use stuff.
Yeah, with the level up, my artificer gave me another attunement slot. But then also the thing I was gonna say, we also have to figure out what we want those 6 spell scrolls to be.
Well, it can't be ghostly gaze. I know that.
No, we don't need that now.
Yeah,
I know. I don't
Well,
know. It's
that's-
always fun to have.
it has to be 5th or lower level. So which fortunately, but unfortunately, is literally the maximum level spell I have.
What about counterspell? Just make them all counterspell. They might come in handy.
Well, you can't really use a counter spell scroll very efficiently.
Because it's not a reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Bonus reaction counterspell scrolls. I think that Skull should get the belt, unless his strength is already 29.
Yeah, Skull, what is your strength?
Oh,
The little number. What is the little number?
Thank you. You're speaking our language now.
the little number is 5.
They cannot be 5.
The other number.
The bigger number in the smaller bubble is 21.
Okay, so
Yeah.
then yeah, definitely take the belt then, because that will give you a +8 to your
That's
total
hilarious.
strength.
What's hilarious?
Because you totally missed, like, that whole thing with the little number, big number.
5 is littler than 21.
Not in value,
greater,
in
not less
size.
than, yeah, size, dear, size.
Hey, when I role play, I go hard.
That's not roleplay.
Yeah, but when you're hard, it's not that big.
Dang. And I completely missed what you just said, Sapphire.
I was just saying that's not roleplay.
No, I caught that. I meant you were saying.
I
take
didn't
the-
say anything else after that. I was just laughing.
I thought somebody told me to take something due to my.
Oh, you take the belt of giant strength, which gives you a 29 strength. So your
Well,
strength now will be like +9.
Last week you were
yeah,
telling
okay.
everybody to do everything, Brad.
Wait, I already have a belt of Hill Giant Strength.
This
Yes,
one is
but-
Hill Giant Strength bonus.
Yeah. So take it off and put this one on.
Yeah, the Storm Giant Strength will give you 29. I believe the Hill Giant Strength was what was giving you the 21.
Anybody want the belt of Hill Giant Strength?
It would literally not change anything for me. I'm already at a 20 strength.
No, I don't need it.
Alright, bigger question. Who wants the Ion Stone?
You know you want it.
I mean, I do.
Yeah, you probably should have it. If anybody's gonna go beat Bigna, we're gonna all die, and you can do it. You just finish it. So you take the stone.
I mean, I do have the open attunement slot. I guess.
Yeah, you should get it.
Do it.
I'll just add it to my sheet then.
Rod of absorption. I mean, if nobody claims it, then let
Yeah, if anybody else wants it,
let Summer have it.
I'm never gonna be like, hey, that's mine. So if somebody is eyeballing it,
It would have to be
Let's talk about
Summer or maybe Vale, who I would say to absorb spell slots.
yeah. Do you want it?
It
Justin?
would do me pretty good, but I have
Okay.
a staff in one hand and a shield in the other, so I really wouldn't be able to hold it to absorb
Okay.
spells with it.
Well, oh. Hmm.
So
Oh, yeah,
if you
'cause you-
can utilize it.
So is that staff better than this one? I guess.
It's
This-
the same staff.
It's the exact same
Yeah.
staff.
Oh,
The
never
Staff
mind.
of Power is the same no matter what. We were just fucking around. We were saying it was
Oh no,
different.
no. Okay, so it's the staff of power.
Yeah.
So that's more useful to you than the rod of absorption.
Yeah,
Well,
Staff of Power.
I'm already using the staff of power, and it gives me a lot more to do than just
Okay.
absorbing spell stuff. So
Yeah, Staff of Power gives more raw
Oh.
output of damage.
Should I get the staff of power instead?
I mean, if you want, it's probably in tier list, probably the second most powerful staff in the game.
Oh,
Are you a
right.
sorcerer, a wizard, or warlock?
I'm a sorcerer.
yeah, so
Let's
take
do
a
that
look
in
at
the-
the spells. Take a look at the spells it has on it, and if you already have all those spells, it's not as good for you. But
Let's
if you
see
don't,
spells.
you could look up the item.
Yeah, just
Okay,
search
I'll
up
do
Staff
it,
of
yeah.
Power.
on Roll20. Look
Okay.
it up, and it'll show you.
It's probably better than what you have. I mean, it's a standard +2 to attack and armor, but then it's got the 20 charges and the power strike.
J-Man,
Also-
Doesn't
you
it
can-
also give a +2 to your saving throws?
Yeah, you can also use both items if you have both hands. full.
Oh,
there's
oh.
the endgame
oh,
link.
I like this because it says you can cast Cone of Cold, Fireball, Globe of Vulnerability, Hold Monster, Levitate, Lightning Bolt, Magic Missile, Ray of Enfeeblement, and Wall Force.
Remind me, how many, fuck, what's it called? The charges does it have?
5 charge it. Well, so most are 5
20 total.
charges. Okay,
No, I was just talking how many does the staff have, not how much do the spells cost.
for each. Okay.
Yeah, then Summer, take the staff and the rod.
Okay.
Sounds like a dirty joke.
Stop it.
I'm gonna claim one of the wildflower tonics.
I would like one of those as well.
How many are there? 5?
5.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and grab one as well then.
I'll take
There are
one
also 3 more in the
because-
store.
Yeah, I'll take one of these because I'm, as the healer, I'm likely to be the one running around using them on people.
Yeah, main point. Yeah.
Well, I'll take the manor key if nobody else wants it, because why not?
Go ahead.
I mean, it won't do us any good.
Maybe you can parlay with Vecna over a fine meal within a magnificent mansion and convince him that not everything needs to be unmade.
Cool. I'll arcane lock him in the mansion, and then we'll be finished with that.
Yeah. Alright, I am importing your characters as we speak, and then once you see them, you still won't be able to access them, of course, until I give you the preferences on that, so bear with me even if you see it there. Okay, there is Akano. Celeste. Hopefully she doesn't break the game page.
It was only the one time, man.
That was like 5 times. It was the
It
same
was so bad.
game page, but
It
it,
was
happened
so
multiple times. Celeste appears
I
to
had
be
almost forgotten about that, so thanks.
You're welcome. Grant is not here yet, so I can't give you your character.
I am here.
Click the link in the chat there. That's over to the Vecna endgame page where I'm moving all your characters for the upcoming battle this Sunday. Sunday.
Is there an easy way to add one to my proficiency bonus?
It should be in the tools or the settings menu. Otherwise, the magic item I thought would automatically do that. There's John. Got
Why didn't
Micah.
drag and drop? So let me try doing that first before I start
Yeah.
digging through that.
Yeah, that's always the first option right there.
It's so weird. I have to keep dropping and reloading. My chat won't open up.
That's very weird. Not even trying. There's Mythwolf, we got that. Cereal. I might have some Raisin Bran after the game's over. Maybe Cheerios. Definitely you know you're an adult when you're like excited over the fact that a box of Cheerios was 89 cents at the Walmart up the street. I was like, holy moly, I'm getting 2.
89 cents.
I know. I was floored. I'm like, no, it was like marked down from $4. I was like, what is happening here? I'm getting 2.
I
That's
will
insane.
drag and drop, Daniel, but the only Ion Stone of Mastery in the compendium is the 2024 one.
I mean, I don't know that that's necessarily a game breaker or anything. If you can change it in the settings.
I will look. I did not know if there is one, and therefore so.
I mean,
So,
I also
who-
have found it in the 14 version here. I just typed mastery into the thing, and then I had to scroll down through a lot of stuff to get to items, but it's the first item listed there in the compendium. Alright, so Brad, I'm getting your character. Oh, Brad's not here yet. Same thing, click that link on the chat log for the game page you're in, and then come join us in the new game page.
I thought that was spam.
Nah. spam's pretty tasty though. There he is.
Get sick of it after a while, though.
It can be, definitely. I got that Hawaiian blood though, so it stays with you. Vale.
Deviled
next.
ham. That'll get you too.
Oh gosh. Come on. Vale's character sheet is apparently very complex. It won't open. There we go.
When I was in Iraq in the war, and it was very, very bad to have any pork products, somebody kept sending me cans of deviled ham.
I thought you liked it.
How did I know he meant you when he said somebody?
Because you could feel him looking at me.
Alright, Vale is set. Vale's spiritual weapon may also be necessary, so I will include that. There we go. Of course, if I forget to copy anything over, just let me know. I can easily do so, but I think I got everything on a quick glimpse. There's Terry. Zarina.
Oh. Did you do my respec one or my old one?
I just did Celeste.
Yeah, it's Celeste respec.
Oh, okay. Let's archive that one then.
Thank you.
I don't know. Yes, indeed. I don't know. There we go, Celeste. Stupid radio ablation. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. It looked like it was frozen trying to load Celeste. It was like 90% and then the bar stopped.
No.
Looks like it is good. Okay, try that one. Everybody got everything they need?
I was just curious who took the sword.
The Defender Sword, I don't think anybody has yet.
Keep sorting stuff out. We're not jumping into this just yet. I just wanted to be ready for when we are. I'll be right back.
If you want the sword, you can take it.
Okay. When I type in Defender Sword, it brings up nothing. But when I type in Defender, it brings up a mace, a whip, a maul, a pike, and a maul.
I have my Sword of the Plains you could have. It's probably better than that. Well, except that you could switch, you make it +1 and then add 2 to your DC, but
I'm pretty sure it's technically defined as Defender Weapon, which can take the form of any of those weapons. I mean, that it appears as one of those weapons.
Oh, that makes sense.
So what kind of sword do you want it to be?
what's the best sword in the game?
Great sword if you want
Yeah,
two-handed,
great sword
long
to
sword
me,
if you
but-
want one-handed.
Great sword +100. Can you just want it to be that?
Oh, it's a great sword +3 technically.
Just put Defender Greatsword.
Pretty sure it should be able to be the great sword.
Are we gonna be able to get a long rush in before Vecna?
Nope. Not unless you have a long rest purchased.
I have a cupcake.
I mean, I have the one for the month or whatever that we get.
Well, that's a short rest that you get monthly.
Oh, I can convert all my short rests to long rest.
Yeah, no, I meant just in general, not the.
Yeah,
Can I
I
use
know.
my
Yeah,
wish
you
to
have
give
it,
the
such,
party a
such.
long rest?
I mean, I've been operating under the assumption we won't be getting a long rest, so I don't need
Yeah.
one right now.
Yeah, I have a
Could've done-
couple stored long rests.
We can go into Manor and take a long rest, and we'd be safe in there.
Yeah, sure. Let's go in the manor while the end game battle is happening and take a long rest.
Nobody's safe. He said making reality. Oh yeah, I guess we'll find out that Zelt is just gone at this point.
Yeah, no, we found that
Oh,
out
wow.
like pretty much as soon as we left. Yeah. Wildflower tonics, I believe 4 of them are claimed out to this point.
Yeah, I took one of those and I took 1 potion of heal.
Yeah, I'm good on the potions of heal. I don't need any right now.
Yeah, I didn't take any of this stuff.
I only take 1 if there are left over from people.
Okay, so there's one more wildflower tonic. Someone please take it. Someone who doesn't have one.
Yeah, I have 2 on me already. Somebody else, please.
What the heck is a wildflower tonic?
It ups all of your attributes back to full.
Yeah, you want one.
They're probably going to be our biggest commodity against Vecna.
If you
Well, if
don't have
everyone
one,
else
put
has
one on your
then I'll
list.
take one. Okay, yeah, I'll put it on.
Okay.
Oh,
amazing.
I already drank one, so that was the one you gave me. Was the one that I was supposed to
Yeah,
get?
that's why I gave it to you, because your wish spell brought your strength down.
Okay.
So when you drank that, it brought you back up.
Also, I forgot I still have fucking 14 Coca-Colas on me.
I know, I still have all of those too. I never used them.
Yeah, I did as
Okay.
well.
1 potion of heal was taken, and so there's 3 more. I already have a couple, so who else would like one?
I already have 1, so I will pass that off to anyone who doesn't
Yeah,
want
I have 3 greater and 3 superior, so I should be okay.
A potion of heal takes you to full right
Yeah,
away.
come on, that's all the potions that you have?
I think I have
healing
12
ones?
supreme.
Yeah, I only have 6, plus I have a potion of speed and a potion of invulnerability. And
Okay.
6
So
diamonds.
why don't you add one of the potions of heal? Myth and Skull Crusher can each take a potion of heal.
Alright, I'll take a potion of heal.
Okay.
Terry, do you have one?
I have supreme, 12 supremes.
But you don't have a potion of heal that brings you automatically to full?
Oh, let me check.
Because then we have 1 more of those.
Yeah, I have plenty of Supremes, and then I have already 1 potion of heal, so I don't...
Oh no, I don't think I have any.
Okay,
Well,
so
we
why
can
don't you
always
take
call
the-
the dude to come
Okay.
down and sell us some potions too. Because we can buy a bunch of potions before we start this.
So that is a specific one. So I think I do have a couple in the inventory that expire on Saturday, but that's a very limited resource.
Oh my gosh.
If I remember correctly, potion of heal, there's only 1 per week.
I've got 9 potions of greater, 10 of superior, and 5 of supreme.
I fear what will happen if I say how many potions I have.
Yeah, wait
Well,
till
again,
I-
I don't think damage is going to be the thing we're.
Yeah, no, health is not our enemy here.
Okay, so there are 2 Phoenix Downs. Who wants those? I have several. Does anyone not have any?
I guess I don't have any. I thought I did.
I don't have any. Listen.
I don't have any, but I don't take them anyways. Give them to the guys that'll actually use them.
They're also very helpful for people who are going to be able to help other people with them.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
think
what I
he
was
would
going to
remember
ask
what
if
they are.
That's
Yeah,
what I
that's-
was going
that's
to
what I
ask if
meant.
Vale had any of them.
He
Yeah,
wouldn't
Vale already
remember
has-
what they do.
That's why
Vale
I
already-
always decline.
Yeah,
The
Vale
Phoenix-
already has. Vale already has 3 of those and can cast Revivify. So
I'm just glad to get my horse back.
Dude, the horse is dead.
Your horse?
Phoenix Down revives someone
Horse is
who is.
mummified.
How many Phoenix Downs do we have?
Oh, I already have 3.
Daniel, Phoenix Down takes your action and bonus action, right?
that's correct.
Okay.
I don't think I have any.
Thought
I'll
I remember
I'll
that
take the
doing.
Phoenix down. I don't have any.
Probably gonna be better in your hands. How do you need any more diamonds, J-Man, for Revivify? I currently have 9 of them on me for the component for the revival.
How many Phoenix Downs did we get?
We have 2 in this treasure. There's also more in the inventory as well.
All right, I'll just take the 2 from this treasure.
I have 2,100 gold worth of diamonds.
Okay, then yeah, you definitely don't need them from me.
There's 1 Phoenix down in the inventory if someone would like to buy it.
How much are Phoenix Downs?
1,500, and then
Yeah,
you get your
I'll buy it.
25% off.
All right,
Yeah.
that's almost nothing.
Did someone take the belt of Storm Giant Strength?
Yeah.
Yes, Brad took it.
Okay. I'm just updating the list.
Yeah, Brad's
okay.
gonna finally be able to do some damage.
That'll be nice.
That's wild, saying he didn't do damage before.
He had +1 to strength. Now he's got +8, 9. That's way better.
He had a +5, actually, not a +1. But
Yeah, he had a +5. I don't.
Well, whatever.
I mean, unless you're thinking 20 is the fucking base for fucking strength.
In this group, baby.
Alright, I got more money than I know what to do with. Does anybody else need something?
What's the most expensive? Well, we can't buy it. We can only buy what's in the mercantile.
No one has bought the Theurgy tonics as well. That gets you. I currently have a level 6 and a level 8, and so that gives you an extra spell slot of that level. They're 1,000 GP per spell level.
And you said there's a level 6 and a level 8.
Correct.
I don't think I have a level 8
And I
spell
have
yet.
a 75% discount right now.
You have plenty. You can buy them at full price. All that money's gonna disappear after the next.
Dude,
game.
I have 113,000 coins right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just buy them. It's all gone. This is the next game is the last one. We're gonna start over.
We're back to 25% off as well. I don't know if that was
Oh,
missed.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was
No,
just for
all
those,
good.
those 2 weeks there that we had.
All good, but yeah.
one question about the whole, like, that we are going to the next campaign. I have bank inspiration from Hype Train. Is that carryover, or do I have to use that up?
Inspos from Hype Trains, that will be one of the few things that will carry over.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Yeah, because I got fucking 17 on this character sheet.
I mean, I do plan on draining a lot of that during endgame. If not from you directly, you're going to see a lot of party members that you're going to be like, oh, fuck, I might need to help them out.
Right. That's why I was like, am I going to really just go hog on these, or can I be a little more conservative?
Exactly. Yeah. Definitely hold them if you can, but I would definitely encourage you to use them as you can too.
So yeah, I'll buy the level 6 and the level 8 Theurgy tonic. Somebody else would probably make better use of that than me, but I can't really use spells.
I'd like to buy the, if anybody hasn't yet, the Contact Other Plane spell scroll.
Go ahead.
Did you see what I posted about what we should get as far as those other scrolls?
Can we buy more wildflower stuff?
There are 3 in the inventory currently.
Probably should buy those.
Yeah, you guys can post in the barter tab to claim what you want.
Barter tab. Where's I don't see that on Roll20.
Let me
That's
tag
right.
it. It's probably gone for you at this point.
Grant can never find anything anyway.
No, there's just too much shit on Discord. It drives me crazy.
Yeah, and it's one that disappears if you haven't been in it. So I just tagged you in it, so it should pop up.
It's one that goes
Grant.
inactive very often.
I will
I don't
say
see
there
what
is an organized
posted.
chaos to it, but you have to commit yourself to knowing it. Having somebody direct you will almost guaranteed always fail. You have to look at it.
Well, I see some Cadbury eggs. Is there supposed to be a list?
So the tab above it is the Victory Way Monday/Tuesday. And you'll have to scroll up to my last post, which was on April 4th.
We are going.
Well, I
we are
see your
going
post on
further.
April 4th, but I don't see a list of stuff.
List is
What
probably
tab are
not
you
in.
in?
The list is not in the bartering tab. The list is in the Victory Way Monday Tuesday table channel that the tab is attached to, or rather, it should be.
It is.
Also, Terry, I think you were looking at a spell list from Monday Grew, not ours.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scroll up to my post because you were looking at the Dalinar post.
It's in Tuesday, third gym, and just forwarded it.
Man, this is why I hate Discord.
Yeah, you can just go to the Tuesday Crew now.
I
and look
see
at
it. Thanks. But I don't like any of those spell scrolls.
Well, I'm sorry I didn't roll better. And Justin, as far as the spell scrolls for what was in the treasure chest, I'll leave that up to you guys because I'm not a magic user.
I couldn't find. I saw them posted. Now I can't find them again. So I'm sorry.
I was just saying I'd recommend something like a Dimension Door, the Rary's Telepathic Bond, Remove Curse, things that might prove to be useful during the fight.
Does anybody want the
sounds
wildflower
fantastic.
tonics besides me? I'll take all 3 of them because those are the ones that, like, kind of help get rid of curses, right? Or like for abilities.
They get rid of ability drains, yes.
Yeah. So anybody else like? There's 3 of them. They're 1,011 gold or whatever.
I
I'll
have
take
a couple already.
I already have quite a couple of them.
All right, I'll take all 3. And I'll take the potion of heal.
Heck yeah, yo.
Did someone want to buy the Phoenix Down that was in there as well? Terry, was that you?
That was me. Yeah, sorry. I bought it.
Okay.
Thank
cool.
you.
While we are still going through this process here, I will draw your attention to some additions that were placed in the Vecna Endgame channel today. That is going to be not only where pertinent activity takes place over the next few weeks while we do Endgame, it's probably going to be the most active channel in the server, I anticipate, for some time to come. But that'll also be your weekly check-in point as well. I did tag, I think, the entire Role-Playing Unlimited crew a few days ago that check-in is ready because Endgame begins this Sunday, 11 a.m. Pacific.
That's in
And-
the Vecna Endgame thread, right?
Correct, yes, in the Vecna Endgame thread. We have started doing a bit of roleplay and what have you there as well. And today, the Archmage Callus, well, I guess rewind a slight bit. Upon your return to Illustrial Sanctum, everything is very peaceful and quiet. Illustrial and Mordenkainen are currently resting after having expended a great deal of their energies over the past day. Dalamar, the Dark Elf Archmage, is likewise in his elven reverie. The Archmage Callus is the only one who's currently awake, although he definitely looks like he is a fair bit into one of the levels of exhaustion at this point. And to
That's 11 your time, Dan?
11 a.m. Pacific, yes. The Archmage Callus, as if this will help his exhaustion, he is mixing himself a drink behind the bar. And as he has done with each of the other tables when they arrive to this point, he simply gives a raised eyebrow of curiosity to your approach, like, well, how did it go?
I mean, most of us don't even know who these people are at this point. We've heard of
Yeah.
them because of the
Well,
people
we've-
that went there.
We all had to have come here. There were 6 characters originally summoned to this point, but then we all had to have come here for Mordenkainen to be able to send us to the different locations. It's just a lot of people didn't participate in the channel, I think, at that point.
Ah,
Yeah, I think you summoned 6 people specifically, and then those were the only ones. Who
Correct, yes. Those were the
Roleplay.
6 people who were initially given the information, and then I believe from there is where we all collaborated to this point, and then we were all sent out into the different points into the multiverse, where after the decisions were made as to which quest we were going to go on. Regardless, Callus is standing here welcoming you back, and again, the question stands. Well?
who picked it up anyway?
Well, I had typed it, but I think someone else said it, so I'm not sure who has it.
I have it. You're talking about the purple glowy stone?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I picked it up.
All right. That's all we need to know at this point. I will also remind you all in that capacity, and this is something we'll want to discuss further down the line. It's definitely not a decision that we should make now. It is definitely not a decision that this table, regardless of their position in the coalescence, it's not a decision that any one table gets to make for all the rest of the tables. It is truly a unified decision, so I'm hoping that more than one player from 3 different tables are involved in that conversation. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Let's get...
Hey, Celeste, if that stone's going to come in handy on Sunday, I might be like an hour late. Do you want it? Because I'm sure you'll be on time.
That's part of what I'm going to get into later on.
All right.
So before we get fully into that, now that we are all back in the same place and Callus is here in your presence, If you missed this post earlier today at 11:12 a.m. Pacific Time, the Archmage Callus directs your attention to a table where he has arrayed a number of interesting items in the pattern of his signature rune, which happens to be this thing here on my arm. Other people use it as well, but it's really Callus's rune. Before you lay a number of concoctions, I've prepared myself especially for the upcoming battle. Some of you may find their effects too weak, given the powers you already contain, but for many of you, I suspect you will have need of some aid beyond the spells I can provide in battle. There are 4 items, one of which is a smoky, spicy, and potent alcoholic beverage from the Enemir First Step Revisited or Reimagined campaign known as Abdul's Ale. It has been thoroughly enhanced for our endgame needs. It will grant the imbiber 100 extra hit points for 1 hour if your maximum HP value is less than 200 hit points. If you're already rocking 300, 400 hit points and you drink this, you might just get a light buzz. You're not going to get any extra hit points.
Wait, so I can get a buzz? Okay.
I mean,
Wait,
yeah,
my
you
hit
can-
points is only 198. I'll take that.
That's a good one. There are 3 other
Question.
options. Yes?
Question about that though: is that considered temporary hit points, or is that your maximum?
Your maximum. In your case, I was looking at you specifically because I think Grant's at 198 and you're at 199, but you have the invulnerability. The invulnerability does not matter in this case.
Okay, well that's not the invulnerability. That's the APS.
Oh, sure. There is a second item that is a small syringe loaded with a green mixture. This is known as a slowdown shot. It will slow down time subtly when your character draws aim, resulting in +5 to your attack bonus for 1 hour if your primary attack values are +11 or lower. If you're swinging +13, +14, and you're regularly hitting armor classes 25, 32, 33, this again is not going to really affect you because your senses are already refined to that point that this would have no effect for you. The third item, the Muscle Booster Mix. This powder can be mixed into most liquids and drank, granting the character +2 dice of damage on their weapon and spell attacks for 1 hour. How this affects your magic, I don't know. Maybe your muscles fuel your magic. If the character is level 14 or lower, those of you who've redeemed one-loss games, redeemed Beskar bucks for levels, big levels, etc. and so on, you're probably like level 17, 18 at this point. This is not really going to help you at this point. You're already pretty buff and strong as it is. Last but not least, the Stay Up Pill. This tiny orange pill contains significant strength, enough to grant the one who takes it advantage on all saving throws for 1 hour, again if the character's level is 14 or lower. Callus will finish this description with, there are enough of these items for each of you, though as said, some of you will find their potency too weak given your current strength. You should only take 1, however. It's not a quantity issue per se, it's just the potency of each item will nullify any effects you may have from an existing brew or shot. If you think you may have need of it in battle, perhaps select 2, but no more. I wouldn't want you developing an addiction or anything. And he does what I'm doing right now. So, not a decision you need to make right now. Just be aware that these items do exist. And for those of you who may be a little short in some areas, if your hit points aren't there, if your attack bonus isn't there, if you've not leveled yourself up to level 15 or higher, these items are definitely going to help you. The only thing is you can only choose one of them. The post does exist, so you can always go back and reference it. I won't need final answers until Sunday before we get into endgame itself.
Can I just take 2 of the potions of hit points right now? That's the only ones I need, and I'll be late on Sunday, so I don't want to interrupt.
Gotcha. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, I guess if in the event that your character dies and is brought back to life, you might need to drink a second one to get that 100 hit points back. But otherwise, I guess the intent was maybe if you have the 100 extra hit points, but you get into the field of battle and you realize you're failing saving throws, probably not going to happen so much for your character or paladin. But maybe your attacks aren't hitting as much, and you realize that +5 to attack might help you. So maybe you carry the syringe and a potion kind of thing. But whatever you think's going to work best for you, I trust your judgment, of course.
Well, no, my attack's already +15 with my sword.
Oh, yeah, then you're totally good in that respect as it is. Very, very good. Then what we are looking for next, as said, we are going to do a simulation of what the endgame battle might look like if it came down to only Vecna and only this table of characters. This is a rather swirling, chaotic nebula in the astral plane, where if you have not already done so, kindly drag your character token really anywhere on the map. We're not going to have a starting zone. You can start wherever you want. I'm going to get Vecna onto the table as well. Where's Vecna? The Dark Maker of Existence. Yes, the Dark Unmaker of Existence. That's what we went with. This guy here. Ah! And let's see. Johnny was here last night. I don't know that anybody else was, so I'm going to posit the same question that I did to the Monday table and see if you can find a what stands out most about this guy.
Did you post his picture again? Because I had deleted it.
Oh,
Why his
The thing on his nose.
why his lips look like that?
he's parched, and he's a smoker.
You're gonna make me say it, aren't you?
Okay, I think we have a winner.
Okay, never mind.
I think we have a winner.
Never mind. Yep. Go ahead, Justin.
I don't want to.
Do it!
Say it.
Fucking do it!
But I'm not evil.
You're not quite there yet. That is indeed correct. The between the lines. It's not the missing eye. It's not the fact that you can see the glowing necrosis inside of his skull. It's not the weird nose rings. It's not the parched lips. It's not the crown. It's the fact that the guy doesn't even have eyebrows. He's completely bald. No hair whatsoever.
That's why he's pissed.
It's not a coincidence that the person who wants to unmake the entire fucking universe is bald.
Wait, he has alopecia?
He might want to recreate a whole new utopia where everyone else is bald and he's the only one with hair. Or maybe a reverse utopia where everything's still kind of the same, but people without hair are like revered and held in some kind of high standard. Like, we don't know what his true motivation is, but it's got something to do with that lack of hair. I will tell you that much.
Can I wish him to have hair? So he can get famous?
Oh, game over.
Damn, why didn't I think of that? Alright, so again, this is just a simulation of what this battle may look like. These are true to form abilities, though, so take that into account, but also take into account as well that you're going to have a lot more support here, and Vecna's probably not going to be completely by himself. Whether this is the map that we actually face him on or not, I will not say, but what I will say is Monday Table had their own little sneak peek battle last night. It was not on this map. Sunday night had their own little sneak peek, and it was not on this map, nor was it on the Monday map. So I might just be throwing random stuff around here. Maybe it's not
The
about
Sunday
the map.
night wasn't on this map?
Sunday night was not on this map. Sunday night was on this map. Just so you guys have some ideas.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, this is the Sunday map. Notice Vecna's the only one living. And then this
Well,
was,
you put us up against 2 characters.
and then this was last night's. I didn't kill off last night's completely. We got far enough into it that they were like, "Oh, please, mercy, no more." So that's probably about the point that we'll get here to tonight, in that I will not eradicate your party completely, but rather give you a taste of what we are in for. First and foremost, there goes Grant. First and foremost, we are going to need each of you to get that initiative in store, and feel free to put yourself wherever you want. I mean, I just threw Vecna right in the middle of the map. If you want to be closer, farther, whatever. Holy moly! My gosh.
Not gonna help much. Freaking Vecna those last 10 minutes.
Okay. Great, now I'm gonna roll a freaking 1 on Sunday. I'm calling it.
Good news, even if you roll a 1, he still goes a lot after you.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get his character sheet out. For those of you who are not currently in the know, looks like we're missing one. And it's Skull Crusher. He's too scared to roll his initiative. He doesn't want to do it. Oh, he's not even on the map yet. He hadn't even shown up. He's still at the pizza place. He's stuck in the drive-thru. They made the window too small. They had to shimmy it out on the side, so all the toppings are on one side. Got one side with all the cheese and the other, and the other side's a fucking skin flap.
So let me get this straight. Everything we use or do doesn't count in this, right? It's just
That is correct. Yeah, you can. I would say don't worry about spending inspirations and force points, because it's not so much about maximizing and optimizing. Although we might want to tweak a little bit in that respect, just to see what we can do. But if you fail saving throws or things of that nature, I would encourage you to just let it go. First thing that we will reveal about Vecna is the calculated delay. He always goes last in the initiative unless a character has activated a limit break or other similar effect that specifically places them at the bottom of the turn order. That was our first poll that we put up weeks ago. What is Vecna's initiative bonus? We had as high as plus 15 to plus 18, I think, and as low as plus 0 to plus 4. 0 to 4 would be the correct answer, although I will also draw your attention to the fact that he somehow... that didn't work. He somehow has a 1.40 for his initiative. If I can get this thing to take, there we go. We know what the decimal point tiebreaker means. That is your attribute in that score. So somehow he has a 40 dexterity, but no initiative really to speak of. That is all of you who have gotten your turn orders in place. So, Cedar, you have the very first turn order here. Let me double check here. This is another important one at the start of the round before anybody does anything. The Undead Resistances. Vecna is immune to necrotic damage in all circumstances, no matter how devout you are to death or anything in that respect. You will not be damaging Vecna with any form of necrotic damage. At the start of each round, he gains immunity to 9 different damage types. This means 10 damage types total. There are only 13 total damage types in 5e. That's huge. If a foe with the attuned Rod of 7 Parts is present within 60 feet of Vecna at the start of this turn, Vecna loses 1 immunity per piece of the rod that has been assembled. You can potentially turn that 10 all the way down to a 3. 3 is still heinous enough, and we've got enough pieces of the rod that it's starting to look favorable in that respect. Additionally, any character who has the Vecna Slayer feat, you can bypass these chances with a 20% chance per attack. It's not guaranteed, but you are a bit more self-reliant. You don't have to worry about having to stay in close proximity to both Vecna and the character who is wielding the rod. And this kind of circles back to what Grant was talking about as far as who's going to have the gem on Sunday. It's who's going to have the rod. Then this is what I was saying, is that it's not Tuesday's decision, it's not Wednesday's. No one table gets to make this decision, because if anything, Sunday night table gets to make the decision, because they found 2 of the pieces, but one of them was really just a foreshadowing to get us to this point. Every table has found one piece. So we need to find which character is going to be best equipped to hold on to this item and stay within 60 feet of Vecna. And keep in mind, Vecna goes at the end of the round. So even if you've got the rod and you're like, all right, I'm going to end my turn right up next to him, he's probably going after you and might not want to end his turn right next to you. So we need to figure out just how that plays. Dialogue in that respect has already been going on in the Vecna endgame channel. This will not be Nihilus where he's targeting a super cool ability against each individual save. That was how I tried to build Nihilus. I tried to do something against a strength save, against a dex save, against one power versus each save. Vecna works in a similar respect, but you're going to see how much more simplified and just freaking crazily more powerful than Nihilus he is. Anything else at the start of the round? There is this, which he can activate as a bonus action. Of course, that will negate True Sight abilities. But because we are starting the combat round, Vecna does not already have this active. He has to wait for his turn to do this. He cannot do this as a legendary reaction. So for the first round of combat, we're going to have a pretty open field on him, potentially, depending on how things line up. I do believe that is everything we need to know about him before engaging in combat. So, Cedar, back to you. How do you want to approach this?
I'm going to summon Casper.
Whoa!
never done
Have
that.
we done that at all this entire game?
Nope, not
Never.
one.
Never! I thought y'all forgot about it.
I had a couple times that I thought about it and it just never made sense.
I mean, this would be the time to do it. Let's see.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Vengeful
I
quality.
mean, there's no zombies, but I
Right.
do get all the bonuses.
You know, that's pretty weak. I mean, we designed that a long time ago. Change that 100 HP of zombies to 1,000 HP of zombies. Because even that is one type O orange or two Class A oranges, and that's more in keeping with what this should do at this stage of the campaign.
So just change the 100 to 1,000 HP.
Correct. Yeah, otherwise I think it all still translates pretty well at this stage of the campaign.
Yeah, it's a lot of advantages for me.
Yeah.
And double regen.
Yeah, double regen is handy.
So if
Especially-
I do it with Celeste here, she gets the same advantages, right?
Yeah, he put that in the wording. If we're
Yeah.
present with each other, we get the benefits.
Let's I'm realizing one flub that I made in the design of this power as well, because I think I designed this back when there were only Class C's and D's. Maybe I was still designing the Class B's at this point. Double regeneration value is not going to do you any good if you're constantly getting ravenously wounded. So let's add Ravenous Wound immunity as part of this as well.
That's awesome.
Of course, that's only when Casper is on the field. Without Casper on the field, you still have to deal with the Ravenous Wound as you normally would, but with
Oh,
Casper
for
on the field, that is a benefit that the Spirit will impart to you. Hope you're doing well out there, Gene, man. We enjoyed gaming with you that brief time that you were here. It seemed like you were having fun too, man. Best of luck wherever you're at. That is...
So is that better than once?
1,000... Plus Ravenous Wound immunity. Yep, looks good. And did I say this, once per long rest, call Casper... Yeah, I don't think this is any kind of action. I think it's just limited to the once per long rest, so you still have your turn.
Perfect. And then I am going to take my turn for Bullseye on my superpower. So I get a nat 20 on my next turn.
Oh, okay. Well, then, Micah, what do you think?
And I'm going to move closer. I'm going to move.
Oh. Okay.
Do we have can you have something for Casper? So, like, he's actually something that comes up, or is it just we know he's there once we summon him?
I should probably find a token for that. I'm sure I actually have his original token out there, now that I think of it. Let me see if it's there. I can just make it look all ghostly and... Casper Martel. There it is. Okay, there. Oh, he's archived. That's right. Oh no, did we lose the... Oh, we did not. Okay, beautiful. Hey, we haven't seen you in a long time, brother. Wow, look at him. 15 of 35 hit points. That's how long ago it was.
Dude, if you needed a token, you could have asked me.
I mean, I didn't need a token. I wanted the original token.
No, I know. I was the one who created the token. I still have the token.
Oh, well, that I had no idea, because we have like 4 people who create tokens, and it could have been anybody. I knew I had it somewhere. Alright, so yeah, we'll just put him on the field here. He's really just kind of a moral support, and of course...
So I summoned Casper, I moved, and I'm going to Bullseye as my action.
Yeah. That's right, and then we pass it over to Micah.
Alright, Micah's going to throw his Echo up into melee. And we will start off with a single swing, just to see what happens.
Whoops. I forgot to do that. Let's see. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 12. Okay, add 9. Add 1. Oh, error with the formula. Already got that. There we go. Alright, 1, 2, and then what damage type are you doing? Slashing damage. Slashing damage is 1 to which we are currently immune. That is one thing I should also mention for purposes of this simulation. This is a worst case scenario simulation, as though we all failed our quest. We did not get the Rod of 7 Parts. In fact, we even lost the one piece that we had to start with. So Vecna's resistances, immunities are in full effect. You're seeing him at his worst.
Alright, we will bonus action change the weapon's damage type to Radiant and try a second attack.
Good, good, good. That will hit. Radiant is one of the 3 to which we are currently not immune. We will take all 42 points of that damage. You can barely see a little smidgen of his health bar go down. And then... let's see here. Yeah, I suppose this is important first and foremost. Unlimited reactions, mostly because of this thing right here. Each time he is damaged by an attack, there is a 10% cumulative chance that he will automatically teleport to a chosen point within 120 feet of the current location. This is not a spell. It cannot be countered. That is 33, so we will not be moving around. A lot of Vecna's abilities have kind of been foreshadowed through the oranges that you have fought along the way. The Class A and beyond, especially with their, what is it? As soon as you approach them, they go... So, I mean, Vecna's got a little of that in him. It's almost like the Lord of the Undead created the oranges in his unholy image. It's definitely some connectivity in that respect that I try to keep coalesced throughout the entire campaign as I was constructing everything. But yes, essentially what that means is we're going to have a lot of characters on the field, and you guys are going to hit him. And eventually it's going to reach the point that 10 people have hit him in a round, and every time somebody hits him, you just know he's going to end up somewhere else. And then combine that with this nonsense at the start of his round, and the fact that we need to have the character with the rod ending the turn next to Vecna, you almost have to choose when and where to strike. You can't just, everybody go, Avengers Assemble, because, I mean, you're hamstringing yourself a little bit in that respect. This is chess. We were playing a bit more checkers last time with Nihilus. This is very, very intentionally mechanically difficult. And we will bolster that with bolstered defense. Each time Vecna is hit by an attack, his AC increases by 1. There is no limit to this. So even if you guys are in an optimal situation where it's like, okay, he's going to teleport around, everybody just grab ranged weapons, and we'll just shoot him and shoot him and shoot him and shoot him. And I mean, eventually he's probably going to teleport out of range, but that could be a reasonable counter. Eventually you're going to be going for armor class 45, 46. Everybody's going to need a natural 20 to hit, because you've done enough damage to him in one round that he just can't be touched anymore.
Well, since this is just a playtest, third attack, same thing. That'll stay radiant because I already changed it.
Yeah.
And then for my movement, I am going to move up into the Paladin aura and end my turn.
Alright. We will, of course, try for this again. 20% chance now. 45, not happening. AC is now 24 for this round. And then Celeste is up next. That will connect. Bludgeoning is one of the 3 of which we are not currently immune. Acid we are immune to, though. This round we know acid and, bludgeoning and slashing. Damn it, bludgeoning and radiant are good to use this round. Lightning is 1, 2, 3. Lightning is another one that we are immune to. Oh, and I didn't roll my percentile between the 2 attacks there. 30% chance. Nope. 40% chance. Nope. We are staying put. Ooh! Poison! That is one that we are not immune to this round. Ironically, most undead would be, but that's another similarity in the orange Vecna connection. Most of the oranges weren't immune to poison either. And another thing I wanted to do with this battle is Nihilus spent a lot of time countering most of what you guys did, and I know in some ways, in a lot of ways, that's just frustrating. Vecna's very much bring it, bring it, bring it. He's not going to spend a whole lot of time undoing or unmaking your turn, because his ultimate goal is to just unmake everything, and the longer time goes by, he's eventually going to win. He's not concerned with your little 6-second interactions trying to undo and counter that. You're never going to see a counter spell out of him. You're never going to see anything in that respect. If you hit him and he's subject to the damage, he's going to take the damage. 34 points of damage. Plus the crit value there is bump, 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 bump. We got that. We are at 50% now to get out of here. 80. We're staying put. All right. And that is a missed attack because now our AC after 2 successful hits is a 26. 23 would have hit him earlier in the round.
Okay, so that would have been my 4 attacks, and I still would have my bonus.
Oh!
Offhand attack. Oh, wow.
We know the Radiant is good for another 20 points there. 60% chance that he hightails it. 88! Wow, all right.
I mean, that's almost more intimidating. He's just like staring at her as she beats on him, like, what?
It's terrifying.
Do you have mobile?
Yeah, I was just
You
looking
do.
for it.
Very good. And if that is it for you, we will check in with Zarina for your turn.
Ugh, a little overwhelmed with all this, but I have a question. The orange agent, is that something that can be used against him?
The orange agent, or any of the orange feats for that matter, will not be really effective against Vecna, but we can reasonably assume there are going to be orange zombies on the battlefield that those will be useful against.
Okay.
Really only the Vecna Slayer feat that we did a flash sale for last month and the month before that are going to be particularly effective. We might do one last one before coming into the weekend, but we already got the Streamiversary stuff going on, and I've been trying to move that more towards like tournament awards instead of a flash sale at this point.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to. Okay, trying to figure out the distance here. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go right here, and then I'm gonna use the Cone of Colt.
Ooh, yes, yes, yes. Did you get that? I don't know if you surpassed that. 1 second, Terry. What was it? 20, 40, 60, 70. You did not beat the damage cap on him, but you came very close, which is worth bringing up the damage cap. And this is kind of a foreshadowing of what we have to look forward to in Act 7. Especially with the superpowers, the Omega powers, all of that coming into play very soon. One way that we are somewhat keeping a cohesive balance is the Omega powers, if you didn't notice, will require inspiration points to use for any time it's an action-based use. So it's not going to just be every round I'm using the most powerful thing available to me. Like, you've got to kind of pick and choose when it's worth using those things. Otherwise, it just gets really out of hand. And in the same respect, with all of the extra powers and what have you that we're adding in, the capacity to just deal insane amounts of damage can greatly sway a party balance for characters that do not currently have access to Omega powers. So again, in keeping balance with that, this is a foreshadowing of some of what we're going to be looking forward to on almost a pretty standard basis coming into Act 7 and maybe even beyond, as I feel this is a reasonable and pretty good balancing act. In Vecna's case particularly, it is a mastery of necrotic energies that shield him in a permanent shroud of protective energy. It prevents any one character from dealing more than 99 hit points of damage to him in one round. That's combined between any and all attacks that you're able to do. This can only be bypassed by limit breaks. Limit breaks are only accessible to a select handful of characters in the community, depending on your subscription level, and even then, they take a bit to set up. So, but Richter has, on Sunday night, so far, been the only character to successfully land one, albeit on the illusory form of a Paternalia, not the real one. But dude did like 600 something points of damage. Like, it's no joke. That limit break is insane.
He still screamed like a bitch when I hit him.
Yeah, they hated that guy, and then Ricari was so pissed off when he finally revived and found out Paternalia was dead, and he was like, "Where is he?" He was like, "Oh, they cooked him inside of the furnace." He's like, "Okay," he went over there and spit inside of it. Okay, so that is worth bringing up in response to what Kimberly was asking, and then as far as the cold damage goes, number 3. Yep, we are currently immune to cold damage this round.
Okay. Alright, that's all for me.
I will also say, because I know not everybody is reading every text that's going on in the Vecna Endgame channel, the party mascots are going to have a particular use in these battles. Like Shrubby is one of the more obvious ones. Shrubby is kind of a mobile wildflower tonic clinic, in addition to a temporary hiding place, i.e. disadvantage on attacks against you while you're within his boughs. So Shrubby's kind of an obvious one. We've got a potion spider on Sunday night that's going to be just kind of like a mobile treatment clinic. Carries different potions and expendables, and the party can freely choose which items this potion spider has. Another one is the Sunday morning mascot, which is a floating skull, which of course they named Yorick. Yorick has a special Vecna sense. It is not a sense that will counter the True Shroud, but it is a sense that will, at the start of each round, allow Yorick to convey to all of the assembled characters, Vecna is immune to this, and this round. This will prevent us from having to go through what we're doing right now every single round. We don't have to test his immunities in the first half of the round to be effective in the second half of the round. That's not part of what we're doing here. The mascots will be very effective in that respect. Because we don't have them on the field right now, like I said, this is kind of a worst case scenario of how bad it could be. So far, we are not taking any legendary interrupts. It is Vale's turn up next. 99.99, that's right. Where do you think I got it from? Radiant damage. Ooh, and 3 points of healing. Thank you. Let's see. Con save. Okay. I think we made the save. What is
Just
it?
barely, because you have disadvantages and undead.
That is not only correct, but I will probably need to be reminded of this, no joke, probably 20 times. So please be patient with me and try not to make too much fun of me. I'm at disadvantage on everything. Every monster, every Vecna roll, everything for endgame, because you guys collectively put your Beskar coupons in the bucket. So his saving throws will be at disadvantage. His attacks, unfortunately not, and you'll see why when it comes to his turn. But, so yeah, we barely make the save. Is it, yeah, half damage, so we will take that. We are now at 70% chance to get the hell out of Dodge. 88 again! 88 miles per hour! Okay. Got it.
Yeah, that's it.
doing some damage. Kano, your turn is next. Where are you hiding out?
Down at the bottom left.
Oh, yeah, there you are.
I might be the only one who stayed at the bottom left. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and bonus action Misty Step.
Oh, no teleporting within 90 feet of Nihilus. Oh, wait a minute.
That's wrong fucking character. Don't even do this bullshit.
Like I said, he's not about
was-
undoing your stuff. He's just
Seriously,
about
out of
standing in
all the
face.
abilities, that is the ability that pissed me off the most from Nihilus. I'm not joking.
Oh, I believe it, man. A lot of people found that one particularly annoying because that's such like a valid tactic. Like, get him out of nowhere, RKO out of nowhere. He won't fucking see it coming. And Nihilus was just like, no, I see everything. You will not be doing that.
And I will make my attack on him.
That will connect for bludgeoning damage is good. Okay, let's get that. There, our armor class goes up to 27. We are at 80% now. 88 again. Oh, and there it is, 16. Alright, where are we going? Not a ton of room to move around on this map. I think we're just going to bolt like 50 feet up here to the northwest. What else you got?
Yeah, okay, well, he's away from the party, so I'm gonna try to shoot him. Wow, that was pitiful. It's still a 23, but that was pitiful.
Ew. Yeah, not good. Our AC is 27.
Well, I mean, considering a nat 1 is 20 for me.
Yeah.
Either way, that's the end. I'm just gonna step back here.
Skull Crusher! Your turn.
Alright.
Finally, something to fight. Zarina, watch out! He's attacking you! Only one there!
Where?
you
Who are
doing,
you?
bud?
And my computer glitched. My movement's 55.
55, was that 10, 20, 30, 40? 55 will get you here. Not quite in melee reach. You got any ranged options? I think we've been asking that question the whole campaign, though.
I don't think he has any, other than like chapters.
We have that Spear of Returning that we just got from the treasure chest.
You didn't spend an hour doing it, though.
That's right, he's got the blaster rifle with the grenade launcher. It's a more sophisticated weapon.
But I think I only get one. Well, no, I get two weapons. No, only two with the melee. I don't know how many I get with a blaster.
It would be the same. The problem is a natural one means that the grenade gets stuck and explodes inside the weapon in your face.
You know that figures. Okay.
Well, I mean, he would just get like
I mean,
an
that
insta
is
or something,
a
but,
worst case possible something that could happen, but I'm of course joking here.
No, that
the
tracks. That tracks.
20. Let's assume the 28 hits right there. The piercing damage we don't take any of, but the radiant damage is of course applicable. We will take that. That is technically another landed attack. We are at 90% now. Oh yeah, we're going to go somewhere else, and that somewhere else will be way the hell over here, exactly 120 feet away. And I think we may. Well, that was Brad's. That was all of Brad's attacks. He can bite the swirling nebula cloud next to him if he wants to, I suppose. The sneak attack damage is of the same type as the damage that's being dealt, so those would go hand in hand. Same for rage, yes, as I understand it. All right, Vecna's turn is up. We're gonna unleash hell here, and then we are gonna close out the session. His turn, his AC will reset back to 22 at the start of his turn. We are going to... Yep, we don't need any of that. That's already established. Oh yes, this part right here. You guys have dealt a fair amount of damage to him. He is actively and has actively been concentrating on a multiversal ritual for months on end. So a valid tactic would of course be converge as much damage on him as possible so as to disrupt that concentration. Unfortunately, he is not affected by standard concentration mechanics. It will not be as simple as deal damage and win. There will be other layers to that, we will find out. Vecna's variable necrosis. He will be doing between 2 and 3 attacks per round. This round we are looking at 2 plus 2. He seems to get that all the time. He's going to do 4 attacks this round. And here is his most devastating power. Unmake. He targets a creature within 180 feet. This attack never misses. The creature must roll a saving throw of each type. Strength, Dex, Con, Intelligence, Wisdom, Charisma, all of the same DC, 25. Failure against any saving throw reduces that creature's attribute by half in that score. If a creature who has suffered this damage already is targeted a second time and fails that save, that attribute is now reduced to 0. Any attribute that's reduced to 0, in short, effectively removes your character from combat. Whether it's your dexterity is 0 and you can't move anymore, whether it's your intelligence, wisdom, or charisma 0 and you're basically comatose, whether your strength goes to 0 and you're just kind of paralyzed in place, whether your con goes to 0 and you actually die, attribute of 0 is just the worst thing ever. As you can see there, it is possible to make some saving throws, fail some others. That's really the entire intent of the power, is he's going to make you roll 6 saving throws every turn, and in that capacity alone, he is planning on draining an awful lot of inspiration in very quick order, to the point where these saving throws are going to become harder and harder to make. As I've been saying, Vecna does not care about your armor class. He does not care about your hit points. As far as he's concerned, you all have a strength score of 2, a con of 2, a dex of 2, etc. and so on. He's going to hit you once and reduce that down to a 1, and then he's going to hit you again and reduce it to 0, and in that effect, you are unmade from existence. That is how simple and how stupid the foe is that you are prepared to face here. I have 4 of these attacks. I am going to target 2 of you at random. 2 on each of you. Number 1 and number 4. That is Sapphire and Justin. Alright, so Sapphire is Akano. You know what to do. 2 strengths, 2 dex, 2 con, 2 int, 2 whiz, and 2 charisma.
Do you want me to make 2 at the same time, or do all 6?
Yeah.
All 6 again.
I'd say 2 at a time. It's probably easier to just group them together. It's easier to read it that way, I think.
Can I use my spell that I posted, Phaetrix, for that?
I am not casting a spell.
Oh, never mind.
And all of those are at advantage as well.
Thought that was a misclick right there. My bad.
No, I was excited. I was like, ooh, I finally get to use this, and I haven't used it the entire game.
Damn. Yeah,
So
we haven't
strength
gone
is-
against too many spellcasters in this campaign.
So strength is dead. Con is completely fine. Intelligence is at half. Wisdom is at half, and charisma is at half.
All right, so effectively that and this guy blends in very good on this map. I just cannot find you to save him. There you are.
I'm
Alright.
right next to Cedar.
All right, so yeah, we're just gonna unmake you from the simulation, and then we're gonna send the second two at Vale. Same thing, 2 of each save.
What is Cedar's bonus for the aura?
Oh, I forgot about his aura. That doesn't matter.
+5. Nope. +7. It's my charisma modifier.
We can see some of them successful, some of them not so much. We can pretty much deduce the simulated unmade state of Vale, or at least a temporary paralysis in that case for some of the lesser saves like dexterity. Like we haven't unmade him completely, but he's like starting to Marty McFly out of existence here.
Obviously, there would be points being spent and having that +7. I would make all those.
Correct. Yeah, I mean, that's his intent, is to get you to spend the points quickly, and then later rounds you're like, oh, we're starting to run a little low. What are we going to do? Could really use Raph right about now. I'm not sure if 5e even covers this, and I don't know if you guys have a secret chat somewhere where you think you've uncovered the secret to this entire battle. But if that's the case, even if it's not the case, I think it's worth addressing right now. And again, I don't care what... man, I hate to use the term, but I don't care how they've tried to Crawford this in our direction. Hopefully 5e accounts for multiple paladin auras in a short range of space, i.e., if the plan is to gather the paladin from each table into a circle and then the entire party within that circle, so everybody has a +37 to their save, no. That's not how it works. I would say take the highest bonus of the paladin auras themselves, is how I read it.
That's how I know it. Take the highest of the overlap.
Yeah, and I don't know that, and again, this only just occurred to me right now, and I don't know why, because, I mean, Cedar's the only one here with an aura, but I'm looking at this battle, and I'm like, well, what if the Monday Paladin is here, and the Wednesday Paladin, and the Thursday Paladin? I'm like, wait a minute, how would that work? Is it just an impenetrable, no saving throw can ever be failed zone? Like, I don't even want to look it up, because I know what the answer is.
Realistically, aside from anything that you would rule, I have only ever heard it. Anything that's overlapping is just the higher number.
That's usually the case, but 5e gets a little weird sometimes with its translative stuff, and maybe the deity and the paladin of this faith doesn't want to have beef with the deity and paladin of this faith, so instead of my aura is better than your aura, it's like, you know what, we'll exist cohesively, and both auras will, like, I don't know what they're going with, if they've even peeled away at that layer at all, because I don't imagine it's a terribly common issue. Most parties don't have 2 paladins, and of course most tables don't run 6 tables of year-plus campaigns and then bring them all together to where you'd have multiple paladins in the same group. But just to cross that out, definitely spacing them out for best coverage is totally viable, and Again, keeping characters hopefully within that while accommodating the fact that Vecna's going to be bouncing around a lot. It'll be tricky.
Okay, I'm going to point out one thing. It didn't happen because I didn't fail the con twice, but this would have probably triggered if my con went to 0.
Damage.
Yeah, that last point.
That is instead negated against the target. That's a tricky one.
But obviously, that only works for that one failed save. I've already failed 1 to get to that point, so I'm already half. And then I fail again to go to 0. Then I go, oh, I didn't go to 0. But then it hits me again, and I'm done anyway.
Very true, very true. I'm comfortable letting that play out in that respect. It's not a level 3 or lower spell that we're going to be able to be like, there we go, everybody buy 5,000 death wards and stack them up in perpetuity. So I'm cool with that being the translative effect. The only pause in that respect is rules always get a little weird when you're dealing with actual deities in combat.
Well, yeah, but also that's only going to negate the Constitution drain effect.
Yeah, exactly.
So I might still just be a drooling idiot.
Right, yeah, exactly. I'm still alive. Hooray. Now I get to watch the rest of the party die. I mean, yeah. Alright, yeah, that makes sense right there, Micah. Good call, good call. Alright, so of course we do not need to go through ensuing rounds of this. There is not a whole lot more that we need to talk about Vecna defensively or offensively at this point. These are his primary things right here. We also know that he has over 5,000 hit points. We went through that poll a number of weeks ago. It was as simple as, does he have less or more than 5,000? And we find out he has more than 5,000 hit points. So damage cap of 99 per character per round, ascending percentage value of escape, ascending armor class difficulty with each ensuing attack. He's gonna be a pretty difficult foe for us to handle, of course, but we are gonna have a lot of characters on the field, so hopefully wherever he goes, it's a spot that we have covered and characters are ready to just frickin' pounce on him. I have not revealed any legendary actions or a handful of other special ones. Those will, of course, be saved for the event itself. But I didn't want you guys to go into this completely blind, especially this one right here. That's need to know as far as I'm concerned. If we gave the rod to the wrong person, that could dictate the entire course of the combat right there. So having it in the right hands is paramount. Let's get this stream to the stream ending setup here, and I will.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
I have an idea for my wish spell. Do you want me to save it till the game, or do you want some time to think about it? Run it over.
Feel free to send it to me in post.
All right.
All right. I don't want to make assumptions, but don't undo the last 2 years of my work.
No, it's nothing. It should be inbound. It won't be crazy.
So the way that we will end this table here in game is our extraction from the simulator, return to Sigil, and preparation for end game. And it's a bit of an unsettling feeling, a bit too familiar of a recent feeling as to what we just experienced in the Tomb of Horrors itself when we lost Zelt. Except this time we are missing Akano.
Why are we missing Arcano?
Legitimately, we're missing Akano.
Akano has been unmade.
You see him phase out.
How? I thought this was a practice.
That is the most pertinent question right there. So I will leave you guys to chew over that as we approach endgame in a few short days. With what time we have remaining to us, we will spend same way we've done at each of the other tables that are ending a year and 3/4 of campaign. In some cases, many cases even longer than that. Many of you have been around since Coalescence Act 1, so we're talking coming up on 3.5 years at this point, and still a good year and a half, 2 years to come. Like, this is a very long, extensive campaign that we are building here, and as I continue to say, you are all the most important part of that. You are the main engines driving this ship. You are the main captains manning and steering this thing through the storm of chaos that I try to provide to you. Without any of you here, these are just ideas bouncing around in a rather open pinball machine that doesn't really have that escape at the bottom that you would actually kind of want in that case. So I'm very grateful to each of you here for being that sounding board, being those captains, and ultimately navigating us from August of 2024 to April of 2026. 36 sessions later, 213 sessions in total between all 6 of our tables by the time this week is done. I guess technically we're at 211 right now. And for each of you here at this table, I believe you have been here since the beginning, if not maybe just a short ways in. This is not a table that had a lot of openings. I think Gene was the only one that stepped out maybe a handful of sessions in, and I think John filled that spot. And ever since then, it's been very, very stable, as we come to expect here on Tuesday nights, which, as we always say, it was the first table that Role-Playing Unlimited began this open table concept on, that has become a very permanent and supportive family of friends that I am very, very pleased and honored to know each and every week when we run our sessions. That all being said, I will turn it over to each of you. Any thoughts, memories, criticisms, whatever you got over the last 2-3 years, however long you've been here, maybe specifically more to this campaign, as that's kind of the topic of the moment. But again, very interested in any feedback that you have. We kind of covered that with the poll that we did a few days ago as far as how would you rate the Coalescence. That's more of just a standard numerical thing that I read as, okay, it's mostly positive. Keep doing what you're doing and try to make some improvements as you can. If it all came back as a bunch of 5s, maybe this would be a more in-depth conversation of what am I doing wrong? How can I do things better? So again, for each of you, very interested to hear your feedback and perspectives over the campaign so far. Thank you so much for accommodating that.
Oh, sorry. I enjoy hitting things, but I hate mazes. Just putting that out there.
Anything that requires thought, he's like, ugh. I think the zombies were fantastic. Like, I loved, like, I remember the one game that we played where, like, we had to cross the bridge and they were everywhere and we were being surrounded and we didn't know if we were going to make it out of there. That was, like, really stressful and fun at the same time.
Love it.
I remember playing with a group and we had to kill a witch, and the paladin stepped in and was like, oh, you can't kill the witch or I'll have to kill all of y'all. That was interesting. It was like 4+ years ago. I don't know.
Wait,
Haven't
is
even
that
been
what
here
you're
4
playing,
years.
guys? That might be the wrong game.
That sounds like
I was about to ask. I was like, when the heck did this happen?
That sounds like our very first arc that I built for the Coalescence before there was anything really established, and I was just like, all right, well, we all work for this weird client who wants strange and exotic creatures from across the multiverse, and the
Yeah, that's
party
what I was
was
saying.
the party was sent to disrupt these witches that were doing a ritual to summon this weird prehistoric bird or something to that effect. And yeah, I think we had a rather onerous paladin in the early goings there.
Yep.
I remember like my first was the other table got stuck in a painting or something. And the guy played 3 goblins that were one person.
That is Don from our Monday and Wednesday night table, and he is very excited to be able to reprise the 3 goblins in the trench coat when we return to Act 7. For those who didn't, I posted this back in October, so if you didn't catch it or forgot, completely understandable, but that's where Act 7 is going. We are going back to our roots. Arm Ripper. We're going to need Arm Ripper back in service. We're going to need Tassara back in
Yay.
service. We are going back
Yay.
to all of those original characters. We are resetting them in some respects so that we're not starting a new campaign at level 20. So some adjustments in that respect, and of course it will be enhanced with the advent of superpowers added to the whole thing. But expect a return to those original characters, and then as we get into Act 8, I would expect to see just how the prequel, the middle trilogy, and the end trilogy all start to piece together and make sense by the time we get to Act 9 and see just how it's all going to conclude. Right now, it's still kind of piecemeal.
I don't even remember the first character I played.
What was his name? I've got the character sheets archived. I don't know, and even if I don't have the name remembered, I have the cast of characters.
I think my monk was the Portal was my second character or third. He was my favorite.
Well, we'll be going back to the characters you remember. Like if you played a guy for a session and he died, and then you played somebody else for the whole campaign, we're playing that character more so, I should say.
Yeah, his name was something Ron something, I can't remember.
What? So I have a question. Brad says that he started playing a long time before I did. That he was here for a very long time. And I'm like, dude, you were only here for like 2 sessions maybe.
No, he was
like
like
It was a part of that rewatch. It wasn't
Yes.
that long.
It was a
Grant-
couple of
Grant's
weeks.
right. It was a
couple
year.
of weeks. It wasn't a year.
Of weeks. Couple of weeks.
52
dude.
weeks.
Way too many people who are witnesses to have this argument.
Yeah, Grant is the only existing player. I mean, if we don't count Justin and Don, because in the original Coalescence they were here mostly as coaches and to help newer players build characters and guide them through. And then if we needed somebody to fill in for the party, they would sit in. Grant is the only player who is still here from the very first Coalescence game. I believe.
Yeah, I remember Justin helped me like set my first character up in Roll20.
Absolute. I believe Brad joined in session 2, maybe session 3. And then Terry probably around session 5. And I know it's not the best channel to use, but if you scroll up through the announcements channel, I believe it is, to like last October, November when we were doing the Role Playing Unlimited replay streams, I was actively listening to those, and I would tag each of you individually like, hey, I'm listening to your first stream right now, and it's session 2 from the Tuesday table in 2023. So those are pretty well earmarked. Again, it's probably in the most convoluted channel that we have, but it's all there.
Awesome. Thank you.
We'll
We'd all
return it to
agree
you
to
guys for
disagree.
your thoughts, though. We got off on a little tangent there.
I think I remember you tagging me for Ballard's, or not Ballard. Ian Veer's first session down in whatever it was, Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't remember which one it was. But back then, and then, of course, now we're here.
We are here, better or worse. We are in this spot, and there ain't no getting out of it until we get to the next spot, which is tomorrow.
So you're saying that our next, when this is over in 3 weeks, because there's 3 Sundays of playing, no more Tuesday games until middle of May. And then after that, we go back to our older characters to play, or are we doing new characters?
It's kind of both. Firstly, we're going to be converting to the 2024 rule set, so that's going to be the first major change after Endgame is over. I'm estimating 3 sessions, maybe it'll go 4, I doubt 5, but we got to keep it open to conclude when it's going to go. I thought Nihilus was going to go a lot further than it did, but because of the randomness of the deific stripping of his resistances, things wrapped up a little quicker than I anticipated. So what we're doing is, if you've played the and this has happened in so many other video games and other stories, what have you, but the most recent concept that I have to draw on is Breath of the Wild into Tears of the Kingdom. Very beginning of Tears of the Kingdom, you're still playing Buff Link, 20 hearts, all your cool gear, all the best stuff, and the very first attack that touches you, hearts go all the way back down to 3, you lose all your cool shit. You have to, of course, spend the campaign and the story rebuilding your character. That is pretty much the identical concept that we're going with here. We're not going to pick up level 17 Arm Ripper, level 18 Tassara, etc. and so on. We are all starting at level 3. Annual bonuses for level ups, Beskar redemptions for level ups, of course, will be in play very quickly into the campaign. You are not obligated to play the exact same character. You don't have to build the exact same class, the exact same subclass, same gear, same feats. You're really just playing the same identity, and even that can be subject, because if you missed, gosh, what was it, a year or so ago, we finally resolved what happened with all of our endgame characters from the Nihilus battle. They were all stranded on that planet that was imploding, and we did not find a resolution to that, so that planet imploded and all those characters died. It wasn't until the Time Mistress did her little Doctor Strange thing and figured out, okay, there is another multiverse out here that has similar enough events with the same characters that I can bring these people into our multiverse. That's how we're getting access to our original characters again. But because they are from a different multiverse, they might be a different species. They might be a different class entirely. They're just the same person, I guess, if that makes sense. I would say keep the same alignment, and even that, I don't know that I want to keep that, because they could be an entirely different personality. It's just that the events that got them from here to there are relatively enough the same that they can be included in this campaign, if that makes any sense.
If you've ever watched the CW Flash, think of it as the multiverse from the CW.
Yep. And I remember my character's name is Theron.
Theron, yes. That's right, Theron. And then we had Yordle as well. And then for Ver Zizix on Monday night. The undead scary Santa Claus. Yep. That'll be an interesting thing as well, because we'll have some players who used to be involved in multiple tables who are now only involved in one. I think we've got maybe half a dozen people who are in that state, and I want to use both those characters. So I'm tossing up an idea between like Marvel vs. Capcom, where you play a primary character who has an ability to like kind of tag in the other guy on occasion to do like some extra oomph for one round. Or do I deliberately design different story arcs too, where, okay, Theron's going to go sit on the bench for a while, Ver's going to come in for a number of weeks. Like, I'm not sure how we're going to handle that.
I forgot about Ver. He is the little dwarf.
Yeah, he was the giant dwarf who was the first one flinging that axe across the field. That's Gale's character concept now on Wednesday nights. Well, what do we say, friends? Any further thoughts here? I don't know if Justin or Johnny said anything. I know we've gone off on some tangents here, so just want to hear from you before we close out, if you got anything to say.
I have really enjoyed the campaign. And thank you guys for letting me come in when you lost somebody. And I'm just looking forward to this endgame battle.
Yeah.
It has been an amazing adventure.
Yeah, it's been
Impressed with that.
very interesting because I've had to make another character because one of my characters made some decisions that took him out of the game for a while. I mean, do I still need to update Galric at this point?
Let me think about that. I'm not sure how active he might want to be in Endgame, but I suppose that's not entirely my decision either. I just kind of feel like his storyline has kind of settled in a state to where he might not want to be as active, but let me know what you think in that respect, because he is reunited with his family, which was kind of his plot thread that was left open.
Right, and that was like much of what he was doing everything for, and if he needs to stay behind to protect them and other people, that's probably what he would do instead.
Right, and that's subjective, because I mean, if he's aware that Vecna is just going to unmake everything, then maybe the best defense is a good offense. So it depends how you think he would adjust in that scenario. Well, friends, before we close everything out here, goodness gracious, years and years of tabletop gaming led us to 2023, which has led us to this point here, which is just beyond my wildest dreams of what could have ever been assembled with a campaign, let alone a series of interconnected campaigns. Never thought in my wildest dreams I would ever be in this situation. I was very much a one game a week for the longest time. Maybe during little bouts of extra creativity, I'd try to squeeze in a second game so I could like kind of pull away a bit more enemy lore. But this is something else entirely, and I am again truly grateful to each of you for your subscriptions, your support, your friendship, just everything that you bring to this community. It's true what we say, there's no RU without you. Always, always, always. This is our 5th year streamiversary coming up next Monday. Normally we would do a big event for that. I don't know if I'm actually going to be available to stream that night, so each of you who've sent in donations, support, what have you, over the last number of weeks or yet to come over this coming week, truly support that as well. Of course, it takes care of everything that we do here at Roleplaying Unlimited for all of our subscriptions here on Streamlabs, Epidemic Sound, the RoleplayingUnlimited.com website, all of the Roll20 maps, tokens, everything that we do in that regard. It's no small feat, but it is truly accomplished as a team effort thanks to each of you. And again, we say it all the time, but we only say it because it's true. There is no RU without you. Have a good night, friends. We'll see you tomorrow.
Night.
Yep, have a good night.
Awesome.
Night,
See y'all
everybody.
next time.
Good night.
Bye.
I hope you guys had a great time on your cruise.
We had an excellent time. It's hard.